Hello, world.
Hello,
Yes.
world.
Welcome back to Avernus. So, last time, a couple weeks ago, we had. Let me get Roll20 open. I have it open. Let me get it. We were exploring El Terrell. We had finished with our main things in the cemetery in the High Hall. We had brought older Ravengard to the High Hall, and we had done the exorcism on him in order to get Baphomet out of his head. And then we proceeded to try to visit our friends and family in El Terrell, starting with the Knights of Ilmater. We met Juniper's father and mother, and her brand new little brother, who should be a baby, was not a baby, and may be part devil or demon.
Definitely is, but only a little bit. Only a little bit. There is no
We all
maybe.
have a little bit of devil inside us.
Yeah.
Okay?
We absolutely do not.
No, there do not. I think that's usually a metaphor, and this is not a metaphor in this case. And then we proceeded over to the manor estate of the Strigiforms, where we met both Randolph's family, who bodyguard Eris's family. And so that's actually where we still are at present. There was a bit of a snafu as the parents of Eris do not wish their son to be a melee fighter. They wish him to be a spellcaster, as goes in the rest of the family. And Juniper, in trying to stand up for the brother, was like, hey, he should be able to do whatever he wants. But then Eris, who was like, well, you probably shouldn't get involved in family politics as a non-family member. And it was
then she just insulted my brother.
Yes, and then brought up your brother as an example of how the party did not get involved with your family politics, and therefore you should not get involved in their family politics. I don't think it was an insult. I think it was meant as an example, or okay. I think it was okay. Whatever. But yeah.
Kyle's trying to put the rose-colored glasses on.
I am 100%. As a narrator, I am not trying to put inference on either Eris's motives or how you take it. I'm trying to remain a neutral bystander as the narrator.
Then you're doing a bad job.
Well, that's rude, I think.
Yeah.
Juniper interpreted it as an insult, regardless of Eris's actual intentions. I think Gray did say something at some point in there. I didn't hear her.
Yeah, Gray, were you talking?
No, I was just like nodding and saying,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we pick up back at the Strigiforms, and when the party, you can do more talking here. When the party's ready to go, we'll move on to probably the Drow place, but you guys do as you will. Juniper is outside by a tree, and what?
I'm in a tree.
Okay, yes, Wispa is in the tree, I should say.
Yeah.
And Azra had come out to console her, comfort her, just stand there and be there, and yeah.
Figure I'll give the spotlight to the people still in the mansion.
Yeah.
Yes. Do Randolph or Eris want to say or do anything?
Randolph would most certainly not speak out of turn.
Okay. Cool. So we go outside, and we'll pretend a conversation is happening, and we'll cut over to Azra and Juniper.
And it's like, you're still on mute, girl. So.
Oh, I don't think she's saying anything.
She was. Her lips were moving.
I was about to say something, and then Kyle said, like, oh, anyways, I was like, thank God he came in. I was like, yes, oh my God.
Alright, so they don't want to have a scene inside, so we're going to skip to outside.
Yes. They're having dinner. We're just going to say that Barnabas is like, well, would you folks like some dinner? And like, so they sit down to eat. And then we cut to outside.
In my defense, I haven't even been awake for like half an hour yet, so...
How dare you, sir? I'm gonna say Juniper is just, well, I should say Wispa is just in the tree, and obviously Ezra knows where she is, and she knows he knows where she is, and she's not talking to him, and she's just gonna kind of meditate, and she's just like completely like Juniper is gone. She's not there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Azra is uncomfortable with this situation, but I don't think that he's going to like force a conversation on Juniper, especially if she's not Juniper. I think Azra at this point is worried that Wispa is just like this really awful echo chamber for Juniper that is magnifying all of her worst impulses. But he knows he can't say that to Wispa, and he doesn't know if she's actually Wispa or not. So he's keeping his opinions to himself for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a tense silence, but it's a silence.
I'm gonna say Wispa is just going to kind of not like she knows that he's there, but she doesn't want to speak with him. She's gonna meditate and she's gonna pray to Ilmater and like communicate with him.
Excuse me.
Privately.
So I feel like time just passes, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe the you guys would hear like a dinner bell. So if you wanted to eat, you could eat. But we'll just fast forward. Eris, anything you want to say or do to your parents? Any like perception checks, insight, conversations, like anything you want to do? Randolph, same question. It doesn't have to be something you say. Maybe you want to do, or you want to look around, or yeah.
I don't think so. I think I'm fine. There'd be nothing I would say or do other than... I imagine it would be very untraditional of me to do anything other than just eat and guard Eris, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. You guys would notice that both... I'm sorry, I forget what your mother's name is. I know your father's name is Barnabas, and your mother's name is... Stella. So you would see that Barnabas and Stella do keep whispering to each other every once in a while.
Can I try and perception that?
Yes.
1 sec, please. Excelente.
Hey, real quick, did I just see Wispa say to Wispa? Wispa's like, go inside and eat, and then Wispa's like, I've gone hungry before? Or was one of those supposed to be Juniper?
No, those are emotes from her.
I think it's Wispa talking to Azra.
Azra, and the second... Okay, I thought it was Wispa saying, I should go inside, and then Wispa saying, I've gone hungry before... Okay, I misunderstood.
You could call Spiegel up in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike.
Yeah, on a 16, Randolph, you would hear Stella say to Barnaby, because I realize it's Barnaby and not Barnabas, you'd hear a whisper of like, is it safe? Is it safe that they're here? And then he'd be like, yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. I'm sure they'll leave after dinner. It's all okay.
Does it seem... Who are they? Do we know who they're talking about?
You get the sense they're talking about the party.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was someone specific.
No, just all of you.
Okay, well, I certainly would not respond to that.
I'm making a perception check. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything specific you're looking at, or just a general intake?
It was about the whispering, because I didn't know if I saw that too.
Yeah. You would have heard that now. As your parents, you would maybe notice that your father's a little sterner than usual, and your mother's a little more nervous than usual. Yeah.
Stern means like, what does that mean?
If he was jovial and funny and like telling jokes usually, he'd be quieter now. If he's usually friendly, but now he'd be like more rough. He's harsher, harsher, rougher. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and we're having dinner, or is this like?
Yeah. You're all eating dinner. Yes.
So I think if I notice it, I'm like, hey, mother, is everything all right?
Are you whispering this or saying it out loud?
I'm sending her a message because I can't.
Oh, okay. Yes. And so then she would respond with, yes, dear, everything's fine. You could insight that if you want.
Okay.
A lot of characters.
You get the sense from her intonation that everything is not fine.
Okay. Give me one quick second. I need to see something. Okay. So, I think I would telepathically. Is Tiny at dinner?
Yes. Teeny?
Okay. Teeny, sorry, not Tiny. I'd send a message to Tiny and be like, hey, can you tell your parents about your sword fighting today? Our parents about sword fighting today?
And he'd respond and he'd be like, yeah, they didn't really listen. I was just about to tell them when you guys got here, so I didn't really get the chance. And they've seemed really distracted ever since you guys arrived. I don't know why. It's weird.
Yeah, it's strange. Yeah, you should tell them though. And I want to, while Teeny is talking to them, I want to use detect thoughts on my mom.
Okay.
To see if I can figure out what's wrong.
Okay. Let me. What's the range of detect thoughts? 30 feet. Okay.
Believe...
Yeah. Lose your mind on any creature you see with 30 feet. Okay. So she's gonna. It's okay. So we're good. Yeah. So Teeny would be like, Mom, Dad, can I tell you about my training today? And Barney would be like, yes, go on, son. And so then Teeny would just start talking. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I threw a dagger and I did some stabs at the dummy." And like he just goes on. And you do detect thoughts on your mother, Stella. And her surface level thoughts are about how she wants your brother to be a spellcaster, doesn't want your brother to be a sword fighter. You know, being in melee puts you into danger. The Linlins are more capable of physical things, and the Strigiforms are more capable of spellcasting, and so that's like the division, and so she just wants, him to follow in footsteps and all that. Do you probe deeper? Because then she would make a wisdom save.
Okay. I would... I think I do want to do that.
Okay, I will have her make a wisdom save. What is your DC?
15.
Oh shit! She got exactly a 15, so she beats you.
Interesting.
I kind of wanted Teeny to talk to her, so it's like, oh, she has disadvantage, haha. But no, I don't think that's how it works. It's okay.
No. Okay, here we go. Either way, the target knows that you were probing into its mind. So...
Amazing. Love it.
She does turn to you, and she telepathically messages you, and she says, Eris, why are you in my mind, dear?
No reason. I am just simply browsing the wares, no. I just feel like you're not telling me something that I need to know.
Adults are allowed to have secrets from their children, darling.
I hate the way she says that.
That was awful.
You can try again. You can try again, and she'll do another wisdom save. She will get an intelligence check to try to stop you and shut down the spell, like, permanently. Do you continue probing her mind?
Sure. Why not? Let's do it.
Okay.
I think the spell, if she succeeds once the spell ends, and Eris would have to recast it.
Yeah, the intelligence check is to end it. Exactly, yeah.
No. The intelligence check can end it even after the fail. If she passed the save, the spell just ends automatically.
Oh, on the wisdom save it does?
Yes.
Oh, you're right. I didn't notice. If it succeeds, the spell ends. It's such a tiny sentence. Yes.
Okay.
So yes, it is done.
I mean, you could recast it, but you would need to recast it.
Yes.
It's strange also because the spell lists 2 conditions under which the spell ends.
Basically,
Yeah,
what it is it's a chance to repel the initial, and then on every subsequent round, you know they're in your head, and you can continue to fight.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The second
Even
condition is if it fails.
a wisdom save, she would know that Eris is in there and
Yeah.
can continue to struggle.
It is interesting that there's a passive way to end it and an active way to end it. Yeah.
It's kind of broken, if I'm being completely honest.
All right, so what I will say, though, it does say this. Questions verbally directed at the target naturally shape the course of its thoughts. So, if you were to actually verbally ask something and then do the mind read, it might make it easier, but you would have to recast it, so it is up to you.
Okay. For sure. Okay. Okay. I think I do want to do that. I want to ask directly questions and just do surface level.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yes.
I don't want to because surface level they don't know that I'm in their mind, right?
No, surface level. If they succeed on the wisdom save, then they still know.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fairness, it also has verbal and somatic components, so you're saying and doing things
You
to
are
cast
really
this spell.
doing. Yes, that is true. That is very true. Unless you have silent cast or subtle cast, yeah.
I don't know if I have those. Let me check.
You are a sorcerer, so you might.
Yeah, I have heightened spell and transmuted spell.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So if your mother is looking straight at you, if you want her to know you're reading her mind, go ahead. This is fun.
Okay. Okay, I think Eris would let Randolph know something's wrong. Like something's not right.
So you're messaging me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I would agree. I would say something is definitely not right with what's going on. But I have no ability to follow up on it.
I'm trying to read my mother's mind, but she's being like a total bitch for no reason.
Yes, you would agree that your mother is not usually this bitchy. This is out of characteristic bitchy. Yes.
Say, Eris, you could speak aloud to everyone at the table. I'm sure everyone here understands your hooting, as they are owls.
And I bet that the Linlins are trained in hooting as they work for the Strigiforms.
I mean, if Randolph is...
Yeah. So therefore, your hoots would be secret from the party, but everybody at the table would know what you're saying otherwise.
Okay. I see.
Perhaps asking your father or maybe my cousin or would be a better direct route. Although my cousin could tell you nothing, but she is young and foolish. She might slip up.
Maybe.
And again, so is Ronnie.
I think she would ask everybody at the table, like, "Hey, so how was it, guys? The fall and everything for you guys? How'd it go?"
How's
Yeah.
how's that?
Yeah, how's that? Barnaby would be like, well, I mean, it's not fun. You know, it's a little hot down here, but we've managed to protect ourselves and stay in our estate, and you know, we still have food and water and the pleasantries of life, but it's not the best, but you know, it's not the worst either. So, and then Stella would be like, I can't get together with my friends anymore, so that part is a bit of a trouble, but yes, as your father said, it's not terrible. It's but it's we're certainly not homeless or poor. There's that.
I'm sorry, that was just really funny, and I didn't know it.
And then Teeny would be like, I hate it, and he says it with like a giant smile on his face.
Could be worse. We could be.
And then I think Eris would be like, "And what about you?" And she'll be like guiding it towards the Linlens.
Which Limlin?
I think it would be saying it to like all of them, like at the dinner table.
Are they? I guess there's a question for Randolph or Max out of character. Would they even be allowed to? Would they have to answer because they're being asked by her? But also, would they be allowed to? Like, how does that work with like? Are they
Okay, so
allowed?
here's basically how it works. We are raised and taught that above all else, whatever owl we are assigned to reigns supreme for us. That way, you prevent monarchies.
Yes.
So, for example, even though Eris's father is the head of the family, you don't want to give him the power of all of the Linlins. He has
That
the
makes
power
sense.
of he is Linlin.
Yes.
He also probably assigns the Linlins, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
So if Eris were to ask a direct question, they would definitively be required to answer it. Like, they must obey Eris, unless it directly disagrees with something they... Like, I wouldn't answer a question that I thought would put Eris in a bad spot, or that Eris had directed me to lie.
Yeah.
So if they either A, don't have the wherewithal to know not to answer in a certain way,
Yeah.
or B, haven't been told specifically not to answer in a certain way,
Yeah.
they would be required to answer Eris's question.
Mm-hmm.
Having said that, if they start to speak and immediately Barnaby's like, shut it,
Yeah.
then Eldon
They would
would
listen.
be... Well, it would be whoever... Like,
Is there
the individual one would have to overrule Eris, but
Yes.
they could.
I gotcha. Eldon would say, it's as the master says, that we've handled ourselves, and it's been life here isn't that different from life above. I say above, like the infernal plane is hell and below the earth, but you know what I mean. And then Vani would kind of nod and say, I mean, it's not the best, but I don't mind it. It's just as long as the Sturgiforms are safe, that's all that matters. And Runa, would just shrug. She doesn't really have much to say. Do you want to try anything telepathy based on that question? Not telepathy, mind reading.
I don't think so. I want to ask them. Have you guys heard of what was Sigmund Freud? What was his name? The guy
Sigmund
who,
Freud.
Yeah, I don't like what.
the mirror, the guy who was supposed to like be there.
Older Raven. Oh, you mean Thaddeus
Thaddeus
Krieg?
Krieg.
Thaddeus
Yeah,
Krieg.
Thaddeus
Yes.
You know, Freud.
Yeah,
Thaddeus
Eric would ask.
Freud. I would argue that you were looking for Thavius Krieg, but you had a Freudian slip. You say that, and they would look at you like you were silly. They'd be like, daughter, did you hit your head? Of course we know Thavius Krieg. He's the most powerful man in town.
I know, but have you guys heard of him, his whereabouts recently?
Okay. Yes, he was supposed to be getting help. We were hoping he could get help. He was supposed to be in Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Do you want to insight that?
Sure.
I also will.
Yeah. Nope. That's what happened. Let's see about Randolph's.
Yeah, one sec. I'm just fiddling with my character real quick. Okay.
On stream? How dare you?
Yeah, right? I'm such a sinner. Inside.
Excuse me.
Do that. My insight is one.
Yeah.
Speaking of burps, make sure you have your phone on for our food.
Oh, good point, actually. That sounds right. They also thought Thavius Krieg was going to save the city.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna mind read mind read my dad, and I'm gonna say, yeah, I heard before we came here we went to Baldur's Gate, and we found him.
Okay. Let me do a wisdom save as your dad.
Well, if she's probing,
I thought it was I'm just doing surface level right now.
Yes. Okay. Good point. Surface level on you saying that. He would hear him thinking. Surely he didn't get caught. That man knows what he's doing, is what you hear in your father's head. And then he would say out loud, he'd be like, "Oh, is he doing well? Do you know if you came here after that? Do you know if he is? Did he send you? Are you part of his plan to save the city? Is that what's going on, Eris? Are you the heroes Thavius Krieg sent?"
Eris is gonna stand up, and she's gonna tell all of her party mates, we need to go. Gonna let them know we need to go.
Now we are. And then as he's talking, Stella actually says something instead. She'd be like, we're having dinner, darling. It's mid-dinner time. The chefs worked so hard on this, and you must stay for dinner. Don't be rude. We have guests. When we have guests, you must all stay and eat. Eat.
Okay.
Stay.
Right?
You guys fight my family?
What are what the roles might do?
Iris is gonna tell Randolph, grab Teeny and get out, and then take everybody else.
Shit, I think we're gonna have to roll initiative.
No, I have to know the message, right?
It's a message. I'm not saying this verbally.
Well, yes, but I think the second you grab your brother and run, they're gonna stop you, try to stop you from running.
Yeah,
has verbal and dramatic components.
I'm definitely gonna do what she told me.
If this is the plan,
well, here's the thing: you guys don't know the plan because you don't know the message that she sent to Randolph, so you guys don't know that.
What I did tell them we need to go.
Yeah,
yes, you said that part out loud. Yes.
So here's what Randolph will do.
Juniper
Randall,
and
I
Ezra,
got 7 insight. This is some good steak.
yeah, and Juniper and Azra are outside, and they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. So here's what's gonna happen. Randolph is currently standing. He's been given an order by Eris.
Yes.
He notices. I'm sorry. So, Ryder, are you still eating as well, or Gallus just said he was still eating?
Say, well, with that roll, I'm probably still stuffing a potato or something in my mouth.
Okay. I would take the moment. I would look at Gallus and then look at Ryder, and super sternly now I'm in like dad mode. I'm like, guys, stand up now.
I get a big old bite and then I stand up.
Okay, I will gently fold my napkin and stand up.
At this point, Stella is still seated. Barnaby will stand up and say, "This is the height of impropriety. We welcome you into our homes. We give you a 3-course meal. Yet to serve dinner halfway through the 2nd course, and you're all leaving."
Real quick, let me ask a question. So let's imagine for a second, right?
Yeah.
Let's imagine we're looking at like a nice table here, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'd imagine Barnaby and his wife, I'm forgetting the name of her, at the head of the table.
Yes.
Then I would imagine that Eris and subsequently I are at the opposite ends of the table, right?
That sounds good.
Where is...
And I would say Teeny and Eris as well, yeah. Yep. Like mirroring them. Yeah.
So what I would do is I would start to approach Barnaby, like slowly, just kind of casually walk around the table for a second and say, "Sir, I'm terribly sorry, but I have to follow the orders given to me by your daughter." And as soon as I say that, I would grab Teeny and book it.
Booking it.
All right. Outside.
Anything I can do to help the situation?
Eris, Randolph,
We should shrink some owls and bunnies.
Gallus. Yeah, good point.
Oh, push come to shove, I have aid.
Oh, you put a whisper there, and she was already there.
What? Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Don't argue. He's giving you the 17th level ability to have 2 echoes at
2
once.
echoes, yeah, right? Alright, so there's the table. There you are. Let me shrink them. I think it's because I wanted them to look good on the background, but yeah, they are way too big.
I don't think anyone was expecting this.
No. We'll put Gallus on opposite side of Ryder.
My family's gonna literally move.
There we go.
It's not even a
So the
contest.
table is in the middle here. Okay. So, and then we'll have you out. He's also outside.
Oh, he was pretty huge.
There you go. He's not anymore. Okay. So yes, Randolph, you say that to Barnaby. You grab Teeny. Do you say anything to Teeny's guard, Runa?
I don't even know what to say. I grabbed Teeny. I would look at Runa, and like I'd be so like I'm all but crying at this point about what's happening. Because I didn't hear the thoughts. I'm just literally being told fuck my family. So
Yeah.
I'd be really sad, and I'd say to Runa, I'd say I'm sorry, and then I'd look at you, Gallus and Ryder, and I'd say let's go and book
But
it.
that's the problem. I'm going to need you to give me athletics or acrobatics because Runa's going to intercept you to protect Teeny. So I'm going to have her we're going to do a contested to see whether you can get Teeny
That's the
before
way
Runa
it's gonna
does.
be. If she gets to intercept me, I'm going to bonus action transform.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could bump that up with a bless, but
I have a
Yeah,
question.
it's all happening at the same time. That's fine.
I have a
What?
question. When getting here, in between getting here, did we have time for a short rest, especially since I've been outside meditating? Or
Oh, I don't think so. I think it's only been like half an hour into dinner kind of a thing, so I don't think so.
but we were talking before that, and we weren't fighting or anything.
I believe once you went outside, the next thing that happened was dinner.
Yeah, but I see your point because when you were at Ilmater, I guess
I don't know.
I don't. Sure.
Okay.
Sure. You all had a short rest while eating dinner and
Well,
walking outside.
I would
right?
argue that only
Wait, no, bless only the saving.
I would argue that only Juniper and Azra would have access to a short rest because the rest of us were actively doing stuff while they were just chilling.
With a short rest, as long as you're doing nothing strenuous, you're fine. So if you guys were sitting, talking, having dinner, that can count as a short rest.
Right, sure. Then I'll take it. I'll short rest real quick.
Cool.
1 hot second. So
She rolled really high on her interception, agility, dexterity thingy check. So let me know. Let's see what you roll on your athletics or acrobatics.
all right, whatever. Okay, sorry. So I transformed, and now I am rolling athletics at advantage.
I have a token for your transformation.
23.
Oof. Okay.
And that's why we transformed. Because the other one was a nat 1.
What is her dex? Her dex is a... Oh, okay. She literally rolled a 21, and you got a 23, so you just barely beat her.
Well, she is my inferior.
Yes, she goes to grab Teeny. You succeed in grabbing Teeny, and you can make your escape.
I run. I'm doing a hot run.
There's your Sulong.
Ah, yes, Sulong. Ultimate technique.
I think the food's here. 1 second.
Ooh, food.
What y'all getting?
Did you ever
We're getting
get the
smash
impression that things are
burgers,
going?
I really need that.
which I'm excited for because it's a beef
I'm
brisket burger.
I'm literally terrified.
That sounds good.
I plan it.
I could get some biscuits.
You just bail. I don't even know. Like,
I'm gonna be able to eat like a quarter of a burger, but I still want it.
I really feel like I'm about to get pelted.
I'm gonna say, do we want to take a quick bathroom break since Kyle's probably gonna have to get the food anyways?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
May as well.
Bathroom break.
Oh, does that pause the stream?
I paused the screen. Yeah. I put the screen up.
Yeah, I see now.
We'll be back.
So yeah, no, Barnaby and his wife are both high power sorcerers, and my father is a very good blood hunter, and my uncle, who's blocking on his feet, is a very strong blood hunter. My sister and cousin are supposed to be weaker than me, but there's still 2 more blood hunters.
So we've made some very powerful enemies, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, Eris, I mean, I'll do what you tell me any day of the week, but this is some sketch.
I feel like the odds of them being high level are pretty low, given that Thavius Krieg himself was not an archmage. So I'm sure we're not facing down 15th level sorcerers or something.
That might be true for Eris's parents, but the gap between my father and my uncle and myself are supposed to be very high. According to the backstory that Kyle and I hammered out. Yes.
Okay.
Because they're supposed to have been doing exactly what I'm doing, but for many more years.
Oh, sure. But, the gap between a PC and any NPC, but I do see your point. I'm trying to help you not die. I'm trying to argue the case that a 20th level Blood Hunter should not be hunting you down.
I don't think they're level 20, but I'm just saying if I, a level 5 Blood Hunter and level 1 Wizard, need to square up against a level 9 Blood Hunter, a level 8 Blood Hunter, a level 5 Blood Hunter, a level 3 Blood Hunter, a level 8 Sorcerer, and a level 7 Sorcerer, I'm not comfortable.
You're gonna have some problems.
That's why I just popped Sulong, because I'm I need to do everything I can right now to get out.
Well, it's a fun experience.
Oh, rabbits! It's not even normally I'm faster than people. I'm faster than the average enemy. Nope, they've got my speed.
They are, in fact, as fast as you are.
Oh, I'm seeing haste.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's a hate.
I forgot I have
Okay.
this. Yeah.
I
Let's
like
hope
the
that no
concept
more.
of haste, but you have to know that I'm not going to run away from you. Like I'm not gonna get Teeny out of there and just leave you for your parents to literally torture. Like,
What if
And
it's
let's
an
hope
order?
no one interrupts.
even if it's an order, I feel like I have no choice. But
Not playing time.
I'm gonna go get a soda and water. Bye bye.
Oh, I had one. Yeah. Yes, fine.
Our food driver is like the worst. He can't find our parking lot.
Oh no!
And he's like, give us your exact location. The thing is that if we give our address, it brings us to the front street where there isn't a parking lot. So we literally put directions in everything how to get to the back to where our parking lot is. And no one ever reads it. Why?
everyone's a jerk.
And then Kyle's literally giving him written directions. He's like, no, give me a physical address. Dude, the physical address is to the front where there is no parking lot. So...
Why must I be out there?
It's ridiculous. Also, I ordered a tripod for my camera. And it has a remote. Well, not my camera, my phone. I'm not fancy. I ain't got no camera. Do-do-do.
Do.
So not that our D&D people care, but I used to do a lot of nail stuff, and I'm looking into starting that up again. If anyone likes D&D and nail art, well, you'll be lucky then.
Nail art, like physical fingernails, or
Yeah. Like I do
What are we talking about?
images and stuff. Like I could do Harry Potter nails and all kinds of stuff.
I didn't know she likes to do nail stuff. That's good.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah. It's fun. I used to do it before depression, and I'm trying to, if I ever get my nails set back up, I could have after depression, preferably.
That sounds cool. I believe in you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There you go, bud. A little bit of
I'm not hungry right now, so I won't eat mine, so you can just take yours.
Ooh, awesome. That makes me happy. I'll eat all the food. Very cool. All right, Kyle's on his way back. Ooh, and he just knocked into something.
Oh no!
that's what I want to hear.
Amazing. John, John, John. He's on mute, though.
I am muted. Sorry about that. All right. Let's use that.
All right. I'm here, and I'm going to eat all the food. It wouldn't be a stream if I wasn't eating food on camera.
This isn't D&D. This is a McBay.
Okay, so back to the situation at hand. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
You just grabbed Teeny, so I'll put you separate.
Can I also grab Eris?
You can.
All right, good. I book it.
Eris. I mean, she can fly, but yeah.
Based on me, so I'm uber fast,
Yeah.
and I don't want to leave her behind.
What are Gallus and Ryder doing? Are you guys getting up?
I cast invisibility on myself.
Amazing.
Okay, so Gallus is now invisible. Got it.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. They just leave you there. Peace out.
And then I think at this point, all 4 people at the head of the table would definitely be standing up. Stella would be like, "Get back my baby! Get Teeny!" And so that would mean that, 1 second. Come back. Vani will come towards Randolph. So that's what that means. And then, Barnaby will yell at both Eldon and Runa, and be like, "What are you doing? You need to be protecting this family. What is going on?" And then he would look at all of you and be like, "Is this a coup? Is this a mutiny? What is going on? We were having dinner, and now you're kidnapping our son and running away. And what is going on?"
We're having dinner.
And he hits the table, and thunder comes out of his fist and shatters the table.
That was a cheap-ass table.
I told you to stand up, guys.
There is no more table.
I have a question, Kyle.
Yeah.
Is the Thunderclap audible from outside?
Ooh,
He did
good
break a table.
question. Yes, I would say that it goes for like 300 feet or whatever a Thunderclap does. Yes. So yes, it is. You can hear it outside.
Wonderful. Let me know when Azra and Juniper can start taking actions.
Okay.
Us, I should say.
Yes. Stella is going to be like, "Eris, my daughter, you know better than this. This is what trained you. We taught you manners, and we taught you. You are so privileged to know how to behave and how to respect your elders." And she looks at you. And she casts. We're gonna enter initiative, but they're just reacting to what you just did, and then we're gonna enter initiative right after that.
I will say, I would be
Yeah.
really far away, because I have a second action to move and a movement action in theory, both of which
Oh.
are double.
That's a good point. So what would be your total movement?
So my natural base movement is 30.
Yeah.
However, 1 sec, let me roll this. So, but that gets doubled to 60, and I get to move twice. So that'd be 120, and I get to move an extra 10 feet because of that 7.
So
So
that's
I'd be
130.
130 feet gone.
Ooh, fuck. Okay. Let me check the range on what I was going to have her do. I doubt it's that.
Did you put up
Nope,
an
not-
initiative
not within
anywhere or
range.
no?
I just said we were going to roll it right after she did that, but
Okay.
she didn't get to do it because you're too far away. So yes, initiative goes now.
Nice.
And what I would say for Azra and Juniper, you guys are gonna miss. You're gonna miss your first turns, but you'll be able to go on your second turns.
Oh, we have the surprise condition functioning.
Yes. If you wanted to do anything involving Andre, you certainly could, but that's the only person who's within range of
Well,
you.
here's what I think is maybe that first turn, couldn't we have started running? Since we heard that sound.
No. That's what I'm saying. Is that's what you're doing. You're
Okay.
running, and then you will be within range of the rest of the party on your second turn.
Fine.
That's what I'm basically saying. Yeah.
Cool.
In fairness, we also may not know where the dining room is in this mansion.
That's true too. You would just be running towards the thunderclap, like that's
Yeah.
basically yeah. All right, so I got a roll for peoples. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'll come save you.
Please do. The only frontline people are Randolph and me, and Randolph has a child.
And Eris.
I'm not fighting. I'm leaving, and I suggest everyone do the same.
Yes, let's just kill
I'm
those.
tough boy. I can take my hits, but I'm not gonna enjoy it.
With how you're rolling, I wouldn't trust you when they start making you make saving throws.
Yeah, I think you're more of a soft boy.
Exactly why I'm going to do what I plan on doing for my first turn.
Alright, so that's that stuff. Close that, 'cause we did that already. Okay.
No,
So, let me get them into turn order. They have a +2, and they have a +2. Okay, that makes it easy.
Actually, I need to see something.
Whoof! Whoof! Okay, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. The Sturgiforms got a nat 1.
Ooh,
And the Linlins got a total of a 9.
So
So,
You'll love
wait,
to see.
total?
a total of a 9, yes.
I
So, let's
just laughed
sort.
at that.
So the only one going before them is Eris, and that doesn't matter because Eris is on.
Okay. Gallus, you are up first. I would say here, let's move. I'm going to move everyone up, so that way then I can move Randolph down. So let's do that.
Okay.
Very far up.
Okay. And then we will move you three, let's say 10 feet per square, just to make this better. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100, 120. 110, I mean. And then one more, you said 120, I think, so let's put you there. Okay. Gallus, you're up.
One second.
I just now realized I'm not in a very favorable position.
I'm going to. I'm just gonna dash and run away. So 60. So 6 squares. My turn is ended. That's it.
Randolph again.
Do you want to dash with your bonus action as well?
Oh, you can do both?
Well, you can take your action to dash, and then you can use your movement, and then you can bonus action.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you're a rogue, so you can actually move 3 times.
Guess what I'm doing?
120 again.
Yes.
Okay.
The Josa, it's actually more than that, because I can take 2 actions and then the movement action. So I go 180. I like leave the house. Honestly.
You are. I was just gonna say, you are. We'll put you like down here somewhere, and you are out of the house. You do have to run by Andre. So Andre will try to take a swipe at you.
Where are we in?
I was going to ask if I could see Juniper and Azra. Yeah.
Yes, I would say yes. As you go to leave, you do see Juniper, Azra, and Andre outside of the house.
Within the gate. So is he guarding the gate? Like,
He's in front of the gate, and you guys are within the front yard.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm also in the front yard.
And you are now also in the front yard. Yes.
So my initial reaction is I would see Wispa, Juniper, Bowl.
Yeah, they're both there. They're
Okay, then I'm going to go like see the 3 of you, and I would say we need to leave now.
How I'm treating this map is when you get to the bottom of the house, you appear at the top of the gate map, and then you have to get to the bottom of the gate map is like to get out, kind of a thing.
Sure.
So you have moved enough distance to get you to there, I believe. And yes, you see Juniper, Azra, and Wispa.
Yeah.
And
So Wispa would
I would say we need to get out right now.
What are the others?
Where are the others?
What of the others?
Oh, what of? I thought you said are. Gallus turned invisible and is running out, I assume now. Ryder has is a little sluggish, but he's on his way out.
I'm chunky.
Ryder just gets murdered because he's left behind.
And then I would say to Eris, I would say, what is going on right now? That's me.
Yeah. Eris, you are allowed to respond as long as it's a short response and not like a full conversational type thing.
You gotta unmute yourself, though, girl. Yeah, okay.
I know. So, wait, is a short response? Okay, so, my family, knows about, the man's fucking, whatever the fuck his name, Freud's,
Thavius Creek.
yeah, I'm so sorry, Thavius Krieg's, plan, they knew about it, and yeah, I don't want to be there.
Now, I imagine that was either sending a message or an owl, so I was the only one that understood that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the one who asked me.
Yeah.
I'm going to not say that aloud just yet. This is a conversation for a future time.
Yes.
Cool.
That's Randolph's turn. Ryder, you are alone in the dining room with the Strigiforms and the Linlins. I did not realize the Linlin should have been able to move as faster as well, so she'd probably be more like down here as she was chasing you. So, okay.
They can move. Yeah, they can move slightly faster.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Ryder, what are you doing?
Crying.
Well, you see here, right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all my troubles begin and end.
We flash back to 3 days ago for the rest of the movie, and then we come back to.
Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got myself.
Exactly.
Everyone was getting shot at the volcano, and it just sounds good. Yup, that's me.
That's me.
Each square is 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So let's see.
Randolph grabs two people, basically flies away.
That's my dad.
He just gives you like, what are you doing?
And then one back. Your turn.
So that's my dash action.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to use your bonus action for anything, or is that the end of your turn?
That's what I'm trying to see, and I think it might be smart to cast the Shield of Faith on myself since I can't see Gallus.
Okay. Alrighty. Azra, you are outside. You've just been told to run, but you don't know why.
Azra is going to directly ask Randolph, is the family our enemy now?
Yes.
He's going to look at Juniper and say, would you rather go rescue Ryder or take care of the guard?
I would love to say I would go rescue Ryder, but I'm really slow. So I'll take
Understood.
care of the guard.
If you will excuse me then. Azra is going...
I think I would be better suited to go back in for Ryder, and I would turn to Eris and say, with your permission.
The thing is, if I can't see you, I won't be able to keep haste on you, and you will not be able to move for a turn. So for a couple
I
seconds.
think you can still concentrate on it if we break line of sight. I just think you can't cast it if we break. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, you should be able to maintain haste for its whole duration.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just you have to see me to cast.
Yes.
Okay. I'd be fine with it as long as you can do it within the time frame of haste.
I believe this is possible. Azra is still going to go to get inside the house, to make sure that their escape route remains clear.
Okay.
So I need to get to the top of the map and the bottom of the next one to be inside the house, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Don't think Azra can do that.
So it's about
That's
80...
as far as Azra can get with his whole... Because my speed's, speed 30 feet, and I don't have anything that can increase it.
So 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Azra starts running towards the house to maintain their open exit.
Okay. Juniper.
This gate is really big.
Oh, the gate's not actually that tall. It's like a metaphorical thing, and but yes. The yard is pretty big, yes.
Okay, so we're still 10 feet squares on this side as well.
Yeah, and this is just like the front yard, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Cool.
I guess it could be 5 feet outside. I guess it doesn't super matter.
Okay.
It's up to you, my man, but that changes my movement.
Yeah. Azra, double your movement, because let's say that the outside is 5 feet and the inside is 10 feet. Let's go with that. So Azra gets to go double the distance.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So we end up like here then.
Okay.
Because I have 15 feet after getting into this map.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Love it.
That also makes more sense for him, too, because he's got to be able to guard that whole gate. And if the gate was like 30 feet wide or 50 feet wide or whatever, it'd be harder for him to guard it himself.
That's true.
Whoa. Get out of here, map. Sorry, my clicker is not working. Hold on. One moment.
Magic the ink. You shall beat my blade.
I guess that's...
Oh, you're
okay. Alright, so... Wispa is going to come over here. I'm going to switch places with her. So I'm now here.
And then you
just double check here.
And you move 30 feet forward.
I'm aware. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, I was telegraphing. I'm like, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So she's gonna go there. She is...
Andre would just comment and be like, "Oh, are you leaving already? Are you leaving already?"
Yeah, we're all leaving, all of us. And then she is going to attack him.
He didn't attack you. He's shown no hostility towards you, just so you know.
Right, but when he sees us all running towards him. Okay,
yeah, he'd be like,
fine.
You're right. Good point. He would be like, "Is the house on fire? Why are you running? Why is everybody leaving in a hurry? What happened?"
I don't know. Eris told us that we had to leave, so we're leaving. Please don't get in our way.
Well, no, if Eris said so, Eris is, one of the whatever the non-gender term for master and mistress is one of the heads of the household. And so, if Eris deemed it so, then yeah, you're free to go, of course.
Okay, then she's going to ready an action. If anyone stops them from trying to leave and comes within her range, she will attack them.
Okay.
Okay. So at the end of my turn, Wispa is going to disappear because she's more than 30 feet away. But we know she's just she'll be over here. She's sleeping. She's a sleepy baby.
Sleepy.
So much sleepies.
Okay.
Okay. So I have.
Wait. Oh, because she was without a distance. Yep,
Yes.
got it. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. That moves on to the Linlins.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I don't know what this means, but I'm very scared for it.
I guess Vani is gonna try to find Gallus. So I'll do that. I'm going to have Elodin go after Ryder, and I'll have Runa run on ahead. So let's do it that way. So what is their top speed?
It would naturally be 30, but they could roll a d12 to add 2.
Okay. That's 40 feet there. So she will just go 80 because she's trying to get out fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She is going to wander around trying to find Gallus with 40 feet. So like 10, 20, 30, 40. And obviously she did. She has senses and stuff. I'm gonna flip a coin. Obviously, she'll still have disadvantage as far as the attack goes if she finds him.
Well, could she do a perception check, and if it succeeds, she knows his general direction, or if it fails, she doesn't?
That's exactly what I was about to do. Yep.
Are they all the same type of blood hunter
that's not what I meant. Sorry, say that again.
Are they all the same type of blood hunter as me, or are we all different subclasses?
All different types.
All different types? Okay.
Yeah. So... she failed that perception check, so she's gonna go for here, for example. And her attack's gonna miss, obviously. So that is her turn. She already went by dashing, and then the last one up here, Andre's not gonna fight because he doesn't know anything's going on. So then we have Elodin. Elodin is gonna go after Ryder.
No.
Counterpoint. What if he didn't do that?
Yeah.
What if he didn't do that?
I mean, I second that. What if he didn't do that?
It's okay. I am a tough boy.
Same gift, just without the guy.
Say, Kyle, just as an aside, what does Teeny feel about being ran away from, stolen from his parents? What is he saying? What is he doing?
Oh, good point. So Teeny will act as far as his initiative on the rest of the Strigiform's turn. But yes, as far as how he's acting, he's super confused. He's at least with his sister, so he's with Eris, so he's like not freaking out, but he is really confused. So he would be like, "Sister, what's going on? Why are we running away from Mom and Dad? I don't understand. Why is Randolph carrying us away? What's going on?" Yeah.
Interesting.
Eris, you answer him?
Oh, can I? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can I?
Eris is gonna be like, we need to get away from here. You're not safe.
Mom and Dad love us!
They do, but being here right now isn't where neither of us should be.
Our house is one of the safest spots in the city. The whole city.
Teeny, I can explain this to you as soon as we get somewhere. I promise you. I promise I'm gonna keep you safe and everything, but please, you have to trust me.
Okay. Let's see here.
Keep the questions for after the running.
The Elodin is gonna look at. Well, he's gonna move closer to Ryder first of all. 10, 30, 40. He's gonna look at Ryder, and you're gonna see him take a dagger out of his pocket and cut his hand, and then point his bloody hand at you. And Ryder, I need a strength saving throw, please.
Vito?
No, he's me.
Let's go!
No, he's Vito.
Oh no!
Okay. Ryder, you are bound because he used the blood curse of binding on you. You are bound. And so your speed is now 0, and you are unable to take reactions.
Oh no! I needed that.
You are basically tied up. You needed your speed. You are tied up with like blood ropes. You have a bunch of blood just tangled around you right now. So that is Ryder. Ooh, we both did it. I'll take one off of you. I didn't mean to put it on you twice. Okay, so yes, you are now bound. So that is his bonus action. As an action, he's gonna attack you. He can't like do a melee because he couldn't get close enough. So he will do his crossbow. Hit me. That's a 19 to hit.
No, thank God for.
Okay.
Thank God for chilling.
Okay. That is his turn. We then go on to Eris. Gray. It's your turn.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm far away from everything. I'm just gonna concentrate.
Randolph is gonna put you down, so you could move.
Yeah, I would actually, on top of letting you free, I would probably give you Teeny.
Oh fuck!
I would say fly away with Teeny.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
a
that
baby.
you go get Ryder.
You're a babysitter now. Yes, he's your brother.
Yeah. Okay.
You chose this path.
Yeah, but you were holding it, not me. That's okay.
If you tell me no, fuck off. I'll listen, but I'd much rather go get Ryder.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
really
Yeah,
fast.
you can get Ryder. How far is 150 feet?
I'm sorry, what? Say that again?
Or like on the map, how far is that? 150.
Are you looking in front of you or behind you? Which way?
In front of me.
So,
or no, behind me. Sorry.
Okay, so behind you, it's 5-foot squares. So from you to the top of the map is 30 feet, and then on the other map it's 10-foot squares. So then you would need to go. You would have an additional 90 feet on the other map, which would be 9 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about here.
Okay, then I will not do that. And I think I really can't do much other than take care of Teeny and concentrate on haste.
You can fly away.
You can fly. You can actually. You can move and dash. That would be your movement and your action.
Oh, okay. Yes. I guess I'll do that. Yeah. I will fly away with Teeny. I'm a mother. Or do I? How much is my dash?
Your dash is your movement twice. So and you can fly. So it'd be your fly speed twice.
My fly speed's my movement speed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you're good.
Yeah, you end up here.
Okay, for sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
One more down.
Oh wait, I could have cast. If I no, never mind. It's okay.
Okay.
Kyle, can you either give permission of Teeny to Eris or move Teeny with her?
Oh yeah, of course. I'll move her down. There you go. Alrighty. Then we go to the Strigiforms. We'll start with Teeny. He's the easiest. He's gonna be like, whatever you say, sis. I'll stay with you. But I really think we're gonna be in trouble with Mom and Dad when we get back. They're not gonna be happy about this.
No shit.
Oh boy.
You gotta fly out of the nest sometimes, sweetheart.
I would hate to be grounded. They banned me from flying once, and I hated it.
Well,
So,
you're gonna learn how to fight sooner or later, young chap.
and then we go to the other, the mother and the father. Let me think. They can fly, so they're gonna fly.
Oh, hi.
And they can cast spells, so they're gonna cast spells. Oh, I'm looking at the cantrips. That's why that's dumb. Let's bring that up to a higher level spell. Yeah, let's do that. The father is gonna cast Dimension Door.
Oh, no.
Dimension Door goes
Don't forget,
300 feet?
Good lord.
500 feet.
But
Okay.
don't you
Oh.
have to be able to see or know, like,
Yeah, he knows his own house. He knows the area around his house.
does he know where we are?
He can guess you're at the front fucking door.
Oh.
And so let's do a measurement of how far 500 feet is. Probably way within range, but just in case. To get to the bottom of this map is 200 feet. And then the other map would be... Oop, measurement tool still. Yeah, that's 2 feet. He can go... Yeah, he can easily get to... Because that'd be 500 feet to get out to the front gate. Cool. So he does that. He looks at Stella, and he says, "You handle the ones in the house. I'll handle the ones outside." And he teleports out.
The fuck he will.
Counter argument. Don't.
I secondary agree on that. I believe, sir, you've been outvoted.
So that is his action. Oh, before he would go, he would be like, "Eladin, I give you permission to leave my side because this seems like grave circumstances." And then he teleports away. And so
I'd like to point out, I noticed I disappeared from the initiative counter for some reason.
Did you? Interesting.
That did happen, yeah.
What was your initiative?
16.
You have 16. Righty.
Did you get your turn at least? Yeah, you
I
did.
did.
His turn to do nothing.
Okay. So he teleported. That was his action, and he didn't use his movement though. He'll stay there, and he will look at Eris and Teeny and be like, "Stay where you are. You are grounded." And there's like so much menace in his voice when he says it. I'm gonna have on Teeny's turn.
Teeny should
Actually, no, it is still Teeny's turn. I will have Teeny roll insight to see whether he listens to his sister or his dad. So let's have Teeny do that. Teeny is gonna listen to his dad.
You don't say.
Eris, are you actively holding on to Teeny? Like, would he have to get away from you?
Yes.
Okay, so then he, on his turn, as his action, he's going to make an acrobatics to try to pull away from you. You can do contested, so you can, or no, he would just have to get. What is
you
your?
have to do strength?
Oh, because he can't.
To escape a grapple, it's either acrobatics or athletics.
Yes.
To maintain the grapple, it has to be
athletics. Yes. So Eris, please roll me athletics, and he will roll acrobatics. He just barely beat you.
Oh no.
Them kids be squirrely.
I hate it.
And he'd be like, Daddy, it's not my fault. I didn't want to run away. I'm not bad. You don't have to ground me. I love you. And then he would use his movement to walk over to his father, and they just both be like, he'd be like, sister, please come back, please behave. And then he would be like, "This is your last chance, Eris. Do you wish to be with your family, or do you wish to fly away like a naughty girl?"
Wow. Naughty.
All right, and then we go over to Stella's turn, and she's gonna do some kind of AOE.
Uh-oh. Poopy. Oh, cool.
It's the range of 150 feet. What's okay? 60 feet. Okay, yeah. So we'll try that. She doesn't know exactly where. Gallus is, but she will put the center where it'll just hit Ryder, and hopefully it'll hit someone who's like over on this side somewhere. And she's gonna sculpt it around her bunny friends, the Linlins. And yeah. So I'm gonna need Gallus and Ryder to give me what was it?
Dex saves.
I'm double checking. Strength save.
May I make an argument on Gallus's behalf?
Sure.
If he moved as far away as he did, he probably isn't within her line of sight. He's probably like around a wall or went around corridors in a different.
Oh, she doesn't need line of sight. It's like a sphere or a cylinder or whatever. So as long as she puts it,
Multiple room.
yes, it's
Like
it's a multi-room spell. Yeah.
Well, never mind then. I try, Chris.
This time, get fucked. Oh, so they know where I am.
No.
Oh.
But there's a big AoE spell that you're in, so you need to make a strength save.
Wait.
Buckle up, buddy. This ain't gonna be fun.
This is in fact going to suck.
Don't believe.
Let's see. So Ryder, you pass? Let's see. What's her DC?
I had a 15.
Probably not. Pass.
14, and would you say 15?
Yeah.
Okay, you both pass. You're going to take half on that one. So you're both going to take 6 bludgeoning damage. That was her action. As a bonus action, the spell continued. That, by the way, you got hit with what is it? Air, like a tornado type thing. So you get hit with the tornado, does 6 bludgeoning damage each of you. That's her action, and then bonus action, lightning strikes out at you. Now you get to make. Oh, now it counts as I only get to do one of you, not both of you. Okay, so I don't know where you are, Gallus, so I will do it on Ryder. So Ryder, I'm going to try to hit you with a lightning bolt. So let's do that. Oh, because Kyle doesn't know what their actual DC is, so he just made it up out of nowhere, and 15 sounded pretty good. And so
improvising.
You're ruining the magic. Don't tell people.
I mean, Randolph asked, and so I gave an answer. Okay. And then I didn't think it was worth agonizing over 6 damage difference, so I was like, whatever. Let's do the next part, though. Boom. That's a 24 to hit Ryder.
24, yeah, that actually passes.
So that's going to be 22 lightning damage.
Ah!
Ouch.
Okay, that is her turn. Oh, can she move this on each of her turns?
Kidnapping off my tombstone.
Anna messaged me and was like, "Yo, where did you put
Okay,
my
no, it does not
You
move.
didn't put it back in the bag. Next time, put it back in the bag." So I went to go help her. I opened the door and she went, "My bad. Yes, it was." I was like, "You."
Yeah. Gallus, your turn.
You can get here.
So Ryder is tied up. How to do that?
I'm going with
Yes.
you.
But you don't know that, Gallus.
I don't.
Gallus doesn't know that Randolph is coming back.
He also doesn't know the rider's tied up if it's a multi-room place.
Especially considering how I
Oh,
yelled at him to keep running.
I'm arguing that you guys are just running through the grand hall right now, so I would say you and Ryder are still in the same room. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I didn't know what he said. If I didn't
I
know,
specifically told him to keep running after I got tied up. So.
Oh, definitely. That is true, yes. I meant as far as when Max said, I'm coming back for Ryder, Gallus doesn't know that Randolph's coming back. That's all I meant.
Worst part is since he cut himself, it's almost...
What's the word? Caught up. There we go.
like
So smart.
No, it's magic.
Damn it, I have to run now. Yeah, it's pretty low.
Right to the right. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. That's his turn. He uses all of his actions to run.
Okay.
It's good to know that you are alive, Gallus.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, God, I
invisible.
can't see him. Never mind.
Yeah, he's invisible.
Although, in fairness, I can probably see the aura of invisibility from Detect Magic, though.
I was just gonna imagine you hear a bunch of running sounds and heavy panting, and then it just disappears.
Well, either one of these owls can turn invisible, or Gallus is safe. One of those options.
I don't know, there's not much of it. I got this.
I checked my carry capacity. I can lift Ryder with ease.
Damn.
All right, that's Gallus. Speaking of, Randolph.
There we are. So, takes me 30 to get to where Azra is. And then, let's see here. So, after that 30, I have another 150. Cut that in half, you get 75.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run directly next to Ryder.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah. Speaking of,
And I'm
Ryder.
gonna stay back. I don't want to hurt any.
Based on what you said earlier, could Eladin be like, no, because Eris gave you the order, and Eris is your main. Eladin will try. Not Eladin. Yeah, Eladin's gonna. The mom,
Eldon
Stella.
can say whatever. Eldon could try and persuade me,
Yeah.
but it's super unlikely. He would have to convince me of some
Yeah.
shit.
But what about Stella? Stella would. No, Stella can do anything. Okay, fine.
The only reason Eldon might have a shot is because he's my literal dad. Like,
Yeah.
realistically, no one should be able to convince me to betray Eris.
Yeah. Okay.
All
All right.
maybe.
What?
Oh, wait, tell me.
Yeah. Ryder, your turn.
What can I do? Let's see here.
You can take any of your actions or bonus actions. Your speed is just 0, and you can't take reactions.
Exactly. Oh, and you can use your. Is it an action to try to escape? Let me.
No, what I believe it is at the end of each of it. Yeah, at the end of each of its turns, it tries a new strength save.
Yes, yes. So you can try to escape from the blood.
I can. Okay, let's try to escape.
Oh no! At the end of your turn, that happens at the end.
At the end of my turn. Okay, well, if it's at the end of my turn, then let's see. It is just us in here. That probably won't help us too much. Sorry, just going through my spells real quick. I actually didn't expect her to catch up to me that quickly.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't. I didn't think I would either, but I'm a quick boy. Yeah, haste is an amazing spell. I gotta say, dude, if you have haste, because haste will give you 2 actions, so you can go.
I don't know if I have access to haste. I'll have to look at that.
You can move 4 times. Yeah.
160 feet. You'd be going 240 faster. The problem is that. You could not look right.
Oh, God.
I literally can barely. Right.
It doesn't help I'm wearing heavy armor either, probably.
Oh, and if you pick,
That's not the problem. The problem is that you have heavy armor on and medium armor in your backpack for some reason. I'm wearing 2 sets of armor with you.
I think it's also funny because once you pick him up, he will literally be a rider.
Ugh.
I want to stab you for that.
I need to screw up Justice Stream. I'm just throwing it out.
All right.
I'm gonna put you on clock like in poker. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you have 5 seconds to make a move.
Beacon of Hope on me and Randolph.
Okay.
And bonus action? I don't really think there's anything I can do. Yeah, I already cast, so I can't do that. And I can't.
Advantage on wisdom saving throws is enough, my friend.
Yeah.
That helps
So,
me.
yeah, that's my bonus action.
Okay. Azra.
Wait, I get to try to escape still? Or
Oh, sorry.
no?
Yes. Please give me your strength save. Yes, I'm sorry.
Please tell me I bust out of this. I can't survive another one. 17?
Yes, you bust out of it.
Oh, thank God.
The blood crumbles to the floor as you break through the web of blood. All right.
All right. So where I am, I'm currently in the house.
Yes.
What can I see from where I am?
I
Anything?
would say you could see the 2 bunnies running towards you.
Awesome. Okay, that's fun. So I see 2 armed guards, much in the same manner that Randolph is armed, running towards me.
Yes.
Just realized.
We love that.
Bro, nothing better than an army of Randolphs chasing you down.
God, yeah. I'm gonna move 20 feet up. Here's a legitimate question. With Detect Magic active, do I, 1, see the invisibility spell, and 2, recognize it as Gallus's?
Sure. To both those things, yes.
Excellent. I'm also going to move here, and in an attempt to protect Gallus and clear his escape, I am going to. Randolph said that the family were now their enemies, and Azra is seeing 2 armed guards approach. Azra is going to draw his sword, and he is going to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
And I am going to ready an action to attack whichever of these 2 gets within my range first.
Okay.
He is going to shout out and say, "I have no desire to harm either of you. Stand down." But that's the end.
Yeah. They will respond. Vani would be like, "Following orders." And then Runa would be like, "I must get back the child! I must get back Teeny! Teeny's been kidnapped!"
Oh, yes. Eris did kidnap a child. Yes, that is a very difficult action to defend.
Randolph kidnapped the child.
Randolph kidnapped the child at Eris's behest.
In fairness, Alper has no reason to believe that Randolph thought of that himself.
Yes.
All right, that is Azra's turn. He's kind of bracing for impact.
We are currently basically kidnapping a prince. Like, that is what's going on, in game. And so...
Azra's aware.
All right. Juniper. Whisper.
That is me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So... I am gonna look to Eris and I'm be like, "Don't hate me for this, but I'm gonna get your brother back."
Uh-oh.
My least favorite session. Really? But my family is evil.
Technically, you don't know that your family is evil. We only know that Eris's family is evil and your family is following orders. We do not know whether your family is evil or not.
Correction. My family is lawful evil.
Juniper would say, "I don't know what's going on, but I trust Eris, and I certainly don't trust you. Teeny, go back to your sister." And then she's going to attack Eris's dad.
I'm going to prove that you should go back to your sister by stabbing your father.
Yeah.
You need to go talk to your sister. Excuse me while I kick the shit out of your dad.
Oh, man.
Looks like a TPK. I can smell death in
Does
the
an 18 hit?
It would, but then you see a shimmer of magic come up as your blade would hit him.
Jerk.
This motherfucker.
Oh, I have that spell.
Well, that's not gonna hit either, is it?
No, it definitely is not.
I'm sleeping. Hold on.
As a bonus action, I am going to have Wispa come up on the other side, and she will also say, "Unhand that child. You have the stink of a evil following." I don't know. All right, well, that's all she's got. She's in between them and the gate. Actually,
You do know your friend, Eris, my daughter, is a rebellious teenager. She's rebellious, and you are kidnapping my son and running away and taking her word that we are evil or something. I'm sure she's just a misbegotten child who's having a temper tantrum against her family.
Watch that be true. Like, watch it to completely misread all of it.
Eris may be temperamental, but if she was just rebelling, she would only bring it upon herself and nobody else. She wouldn't just take her brother for no reason.
She's trying to turn him against us.
Then there's better ways than literally just stealing him when he's obviously confused.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the Grand Hall, Chris.
You're surrounded by a tornado right now. Oh wait, Randolph. Wait, let me see if you actually take any damage for walking into the tornado. Or if it's only on her turn that it happens.
I forgot there was a tornado.
Yeah. What happens
I
is
got
we lose
distracted by the
into
lightning.
it. No, okay. It only happens. Oh no, right here. Or ends its turn there. Cool. So Randolph, give me a strength saving throw.
And then Ryder also needs to, I imagine.
It hasn't been Ryder's turn yet, has it?
Yep, guys, it's our
Oh yes, then Ryder as well. Ryder and you both strength saving throws. 100%. Thank you.
All right. 70, 60.
That is not good.
Okay. So, Randolph, you take 6 bludgeoning damage. Ryder, you take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Well, been fun, y'all.
Okay, so yes, back outside, Juniper tried stabby. The father was indignant. We now go on to the Linlin's turns. We'll start with the bottom right corner. Andre is going to look at seeing what's going on here and hear that you guys are trying to kidnap Teeny. And Andre is going to get involved. So Andre...
I feel like the third Hokage has got So, Great fans walk up, you know.
Do the pillar men?
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Not comfortable with what you use.
Let's go with... Yeah, that sounds good.
What are you guys singing?
Something they stopped singing in exact unison.
Yeah, it was exact unison. Andre is going to be like, I shall not let your son escape, sir! And he cuts his hand, and then points the hand at Teeny. No, sorry, I will not let them escape with your son, is what I meant. And so
I'm going to throw this out real quickly. If you use the blood curse of binding on someone, any other person can still physically remove that person.
But I was then going to have the father pick up the son like a ball.
Okay, yeah. If you've got some strategy in mind, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you knew how.
Yeah. I didn't want Teeny having the choice of going back and forth between the two parties. I want him stuck with the father, was the idea. So he cuts his hand and points it at Teeny. Teeny gets wrapped up in a ball that is now in his father's arms. So his father is holding a ball of blood covering his son.
Is he a football?
Yes, he's basically a football now.
Awesome.
And so Teeny is currently a football bound in his father's arms. Yes.
Field footing.
Not one more yard, sir. And he will. He will attack. He will attack Juniper. Or no, Eris is way closer. He'd be like, "Sir, permission to stop your daughter." And then Barnaby would be like, yes. She seems to be rebelling and seems to be a nuisance troublemaker. And if she keeps up, she's no daughter of mine. So unless she learns to ship shape, yes, please take her down. And so
Unless she learns to ship shape. I know you're trying to sound fancy, but you gotta say them right. You can't use terms.
Hey, guess what? This is not our world. So in this world, that sentence made exact sense, and it meant what I meant it said. So, and so he's gonna take a slash at Eris. Eris, does a 23 hit?
No.
That is 12 slashing and 5 fire.
How much?
12 slashing and 5 fire. 17 total.
Okay, I am bloodied.
Okay.
Oh no.
That is
No, I
that
don't-
one. Then we go inside. The mother. Oh, that's the mother. That's
I don't
not there.
like being by myself, guys.
Let's see here.
we go.
Eladin is gonna move up to Ryder.
I think I'm gonna attack him.
Ryder?
Oh yeah, he's within your range. Yeah, if you he would say something first. I don't know if that would depend on it or not. He would say,
If he's within 5 feet of Ryder, and I'm within 5 feet of Ryder, then
yeah, son. Well, he wouldn't say son. He wouldn't say son. He would look at you and he'd be like, Randolph, be a good man as we raised you and serve the Linlins. Not the Linlins, sorry, the Strigiforms. Eris is being improper, and she should listen to her parents, as should you.
Ooh.
I'm going to. I feel like Randolph has a moment of hesitation because he's still conflicted with what's happening, and he's going to not take his reaction because of it.
Yeah.
But he is going to say, "I was raised that it would be improper for me to disobey Eris."
Ooh.
Ooh.
Question out of character: is it ever possible that, let's say, like Eris turned evil and murdered her parents? Would you still have to go along with that, even though it's bad for the family as a whole?
Not necessarily. So there is a moral code within the Linlins to defect if their Strigiform or whoever they're serving is corrupt.
Yeah.
It's just at the moment, because of what Eris told me, I don't have reason to believe that's what's happened.
Okay.
So maybe he does, but I don't.
Okay. But if you were to believe that the Strigiforms are corrupt, you could maybe convince your dad of that on the flip side as well.
Potentially.
He doesn't know what's going on, though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it does seem like a lot to explain mid-combat. That might be like
100%.
I come back.
Yeah,
Be like, hey, come out, the dad. Let's go.
Okay.
Please.
So he is going to take a swipe at Ryder.
Oh.
That's a nat 20 Ryder.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, Ryder.
So that is gonna be 22 slashing damage.
You can stop there.
Oh, well, it doesn't stop that. No, I'm just kidding, because it doesn't count as 2 different blows, so it doesn't actually, do you negative. So you would have taken 12 fire damage, but you don't because you get knocked out by the bludgeoning. So Ryder is down.
Wait, Ryder got knocked out?
Yeah.
Dude, I was on 5. They beat the shit out of me.
Ryder is unconscious. So that is your dad's turn. We then go to your mom and Luna. They're going to continue going forward. So 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm going to have one try to perceive where Gallus is. So let's do a perception check based on smell and sound and stuff. She has
Beacon of
no
Hope
idea.
Concentration. That's on now.
Oh yeah, Beacon of Hope's gone. Got it. No idea where Gallus is, so they're both going to attack Azra.
All right, let's make fucking go, motherfuckers.
Yeah, let's do that. So that's a 19 to hit Azra.
Are they attacking from range?
They have crossbows, yeah.
Oh, fun. A 19 misses, though.
Okay. The other one definitely misses because she got a 9. So that is...
So as they do that, Azra Azra pulls out his shield and catches both of the bolts in midair. You're going to have to do a little bit better than that.
We'll try. So that is their turn. Okay, I think that's all of them. We go to Eris. Being confronted by her dad and the guardian of the building, and her brother having betrayed her and now wrapped up in a ball of blood.
Come to
Amazing. Question too.
What'd you say?
So Eris is going to do the dance of the serpent or something. The thing that lets her dance of the serpent star. Yeah, so I can fly up into the air.
Okay.
Without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yes.
10 feet. I forgot exactly what my father told me, what her father told her, but so I don't know what to respond with.
At which part? What happened just now, you mean?
What her father said to her, so she could respond.
Oh, he had just said that, like, you were being a rebellious teenager and you needed to listen and you should listen to your parents and you shouldn't run away with your brother.
And that you're no daughter of his until you become shipshape.
Yes.
Okay, for sure. Then I think Eris would be saying that he is no father of hers if he helped bring down Elturel with Davies.
Do you say that telepathically, in hoots, or in common?
Common. Or
well, she can if she does the alter. If she did the alter voice thing earlier.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
she
do
did
that.
or not.
She says that out loud in hoots, which everybody will understand except for Juniper.
Yes.
I feel like we really benefit from knowing why we're fighting this family.
Exactly.
Honestly, you
See,
say
Juniper
that.
has no idea what's going on. Not even a message to her. As
Wait,
Max,
Max. Guys. Everybody was talking at the same time. Max was saying stuff, Jess was saying stuff. I couldn't hear any of it. So, let's rewind. Jess, what did you say?
I said, of course, Juniper doesn't understand. Not even a message sent to her in her mind why this is going
Yes.
on.
It is an action or a bonus action to send a message, so that may be why. And then, it's an action.
Yeah.
And then, JD, did you say something?
No, I said that I couldn't hear what was happening. Max
okay,
was saying
okay.
something.
Yes, and then Max, what were you saying?
It doesn't really matter. We can just move on.
No, you said a whole big thing. I want to hear it.
I was ranting about how I was scared. The reason Randolph wasn't telling anyone, Randolph is scared that he's going to say that aloud, and everyone's going to immediately go, "This is evil. We need to fight this right now."
Yeah.
And Randolph is terrified of his father and uncle.
Yeah.
He thinks if we stand our ground and fight right now, we will all die. So he wants to keep the information to himself to prevent an all-out battle. Right?
Yes. Randolph, why don't you roll insight real quick?
Not to mention the fact that, I kind of got deep fried. So
Our healer is down. Yeah.
Yeah, even on a 12, you'd be fucked if you had to fight.
Yeah, like, I'm so Like, I'm so scared right now. I'm honestly, I'm scared that I'm gonna get outside and Andre's gonna put Eris down. I'm gonna need to drop Ryder to get Eris. Like, I don't even know at this point.
In my mind, it's gonna end up being like a fire brigade where Randolph goes in, grabs someone, brings them out. Randolph goes in, grabs someone, brings them out. And Randolph is like a fireman, just bringing victims out of the firehouse, like just over and over again.
It's only long before they speak.
Oh God.
Please tell me I'm not
Eris
getting
is
hit by
Eris is
tidal
doing
wave.
stuff here, y'all.
You're not.
Okay, Eris, what did you do?
I did tidal wave, and it's gonna hit everybody except for Juniper.
What about
Okay.
Wispa?
Hey, what about Teeny?
Wisp was not gonna get hit either.
Teeny is in your dad's arms, so if your dad gets hit, Teeny gets hit.
But he's surrounded in a blood ball.
Sounded in the blood ball.
It does not protect him. He does take damage and stuff.
That's fucking stupid. I hate this. Is there anything I can do to not hit Timmy? Or
If you could spell sculpt it or like aim it, no, there's really not because you'd have to use a spell that's not an AOE. If you use something that targeted your dad, it would just hit your dad. But because you're doing an AOE area of effect, it will hit Teeny because he's with your dad.
Okay. Okay, then that was a decent roll though. I really want to keep that, but I don't want to kill my brother. Would I kill him or knock him unconscious?
Oh, 26 damage would not kill him.
Oh, then I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Also, even if 26 damage would knock him out, he wouldn't be making death saves yet. And so...
Isn't this child like 8 years old? How would that much damage not kill him?
He's like a level 1. He's like level 2 or something. No, yeah, you're
That
right.
would have killed any of us at level 2.
Yeah, it would probably knock him out, if I'm being honest. It would knock him out. Yeah.
It really
Would
might kill him. What are his 2 levels in?
Okay, so wait, let me see. So his HP, let me tell you.
I will say,
second.
at level 2, Azra, as one of the tankiest classes in the game with 16 Constitution, had about 19 hit points.
Yeah, but I'm not concerned about him going down. I'm more concerned about an auto death. If he's like a level 2 wizard, it might not put him down. It might kill him.
That's what I'm saying. If he has less than if he has 13 or less HP, he will die outright.
Yeah.
So that's the funny part. He has exactly 13 HP.
He would die.
So no, because that would be no, because he'd have to go. He'd go 13 and then 13 again. He would go negative 13. Yes. So 100% this would kill him, and you would know that, Eris. So you wouldn't do it.
Okay. The thing is, Eris wouldn't do it. Gray would, because Gray doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, then kill your brother and worry about bringing it back after. You guys can use. You guys can. Hey.
Huge mess because of that. Because you kidnapped the brother and then you went, fuck this, and killed him.
Yes.
Randolph would be mad.
Yeah, you could always revivify him, spare the dying. I mean, you could do stuff, but
I'd love to spare the dying, but I'm fighting for my own life.
8-year-old boy to death. He's already in hell.
Okay, then I take back that spell.
man, how fucked up? Yeah.
I have a question for you. So, like, we're in hell right now. We're in Avernus, right?
Yeah, you're on the first level of hell, yeah.
So, imagine I was on the normal plane, right? And I died. In the Forgotten Realms, does my soul go to hell?
No, your soul goes to where it should go. So it either goes to the infernal plane, the celestial plane, or some form of limbo.
Well, one of them, okay, but none of those planes are Avernus.
Avernus is on the infernal plane, yes.
Okay, so if someone dies in Avernus, can we even revivify them?
Yes, because their soul would still be in. It's only if you like a devil that dies here is dead permanently, but material people that die here would still die, and their soul would just be stuck in Avernus. You wouldn't go to limbo or celestial if you were supposed to.
Gotcha. Okay. Continue.
Problem is, revivify only works if they died within the last minute.
Well, yeah, that's why spare the dying would have to be used in order to delay that. Yeah. So.
Which I cannot. Well, I can't, but I can't.
Not on yourself. So, Eris, what are you doing instead? Magic missile. Got it. Your magic missile.
But I
Your
have a
dad.
question.
Yeah.
Smack him.
So on my character sheet under features and traits, I have Chill of the Ice Star, and it says, whenever you start casting a spell first level or higher that deals lightning or thunder, creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you take, and then it doesn't tell me how much damage.
Oh, that's odd.
Hold on, which ability is it?
Chill of the Ice Star?
Chill.
Oh. I know
Takes
it's
damage
really
equal to the
class
spell's
and everything,
level.
but for my circle of the spore, the Halo of Spores thing does kind of close to that, and it just does 1d6 necrotic. So I assume maybe
All damage equal to the spell's level.
Oh, so then it'd be like 3?
If it's a 3rd level spell, yes.
Okay, then yeah, I do that, and I want to make my magic missiles lightning, so I'd use a sorcery point.
Yes, use a sorcery point, changing the force into lightning damage, thereby activating your ability. And then you cast at 3rd level, so that means that everyone within 10 feet. So then your brother, your dad, and
I thought it was creatures of your choice.
is it creature of your choice or to everybody? What was the ice star thing?
I think it was creatures of your choice.
Oh, okay. Then do you want it? Are you just doing your dad then?
It's creatures
Yeah,
of your
and the dad.
Okay. So then yes, your dad takes an additional 3 lightning damage. So that's going to be what'd you
20.
do total? Okay. He looks completely fine.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm
Okay.
10 feet in there, 15.
Got it. Strigiforms. Teeny's in a ball. He's fine with being in a ball. Your father has that ball.
Gross. Teeny shouldn't be okay with being in his father's balls. He's been out of there long ago.
Oh, what? Like, nah, dude.
So he grabs your brother. He grabs your brother, and he dimension doors again.
Why?
Oh.
High five. Woo.
Okay, so Operation Get Teeny is a failure. Like, that operation is gone.
Completely.
This
Yes.
operation
Wait.
are really good.
Did he left?
He teleported.
He dimension doored. He gone.
Yeah, there's
dimension
not
door, yeah.
anything I can do against that. I'm sorry.
Unless somebody had counterspell. Yes, that's the only thing you could do.
I don't got that. Eris is alive. I'll protect Eris.
I have counter spell for some reason. No, I'm kidding, I don't. It sucks.
All right. So he gone. Then we go to
Frustrating.
your mother, who is going to. We'll start with the bonus action. Bonus action: lightning strikes Randolph.
There she.
That was. Let me find the thing again. You take 23 lightning damage.
Ugh.
Oh, sorry. No, I have to hit you. I'm dumb. Sorry, I have to roll for that. You don't just magically take it, so don't take it. Let me roll for it first. That would be a dirty 20.
That will hit, yes.
Okay, then yes, 23 lightning damage.
We don't have a tricky elephant. Okay.
All right. So then she has an action, and she will use her action. What's that do? Yeah, why not? Let's try that. Randolph, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
15.
You pass. Okay. So the thing that she wanted. Ooh, do you take half? Let me just double check. Do you take half on that?
If it's a leveled spell, I almost definitively take
Yes, you do indeed take half. So I will roll for that and then divide by 2. You take 20 necrotic damage.
Bro, I am down.
No, I did the math wrong. Sorry. Nope. Ignore that.
Oof.
And I'm not being easy on you. I actually did do the math wrong. You take 7. You take 17. She exactly casted Blight. Yes.
I'm down.
So you take 17 necrotic damage. Are you still down?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Ryder, I'm here to save you. They both die.
Jesus Christ!
Oh no!
Oh no is right. What the fudge?
Wait, do you have counterspell? Hey, do you have counterspell, Randolph?
I'm a level 1 wizard, now I got level 3 spells.
Oh no!
Eris, why did you do this?
Okay.
I was out in a tree moping.
So, that's that turn. All right, Gallus.
So Gallus doesn't know shit.
Yeah, Gallus doesn't know this happened.
So he's just gonna do what he was doing.
Keep booking it. Yeah.
Keep booking it.
That's 20. You can move 90. The 25, 30, and then from there you can move 60. So 60. So
Well, 10 squares.
2 up from.
10
No,
squares.
it's not 10 foot on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 5 foot on the right side.
All right, Gallus is done.
Okay.
Is he still invisible?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Nice.
Randolph, please give me a death save.
I'm on it.
Oh God. If we full
So it
party wipe on
begins.
this, I will leave your ass.
Oh,
Hey,
that's a
get out.
failure. That's a
Just
failure.
book it. I told you guys to get out. Just go. Just go. We're done. Get out. Goodbye.
So that's Randolph. Ryder, please give me a death save.
Let's go!
Come on, good luck's gotta be coming your way. Yes.
11. There you go. Ryder passes. All right. Azra, who's not here.
Keep up with them, yeah.
Cool.
Juniper, do you want to take your turn while we're waiting for Azra?
Yeah, I guess I will. That guy was attacking Eris, so I will, of course, come over here and get in between them and attack him. Funsies. Does a dirty 20 hit?
It does indeed.
All right. Oh, great. That was the best damage of my life. 8 damage. And it is silvered, in case that matters.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to do that again. Another dirty 20. Let's see if I can do better damage this time.
Oh my god, I know.
A little bit.
Jesus Christ.
All right, 10 damage to him. How's he looking? Is
He's
he
looking real good.
perfectly okay?
He's
Cool.
looking perfectly okay.
Cool. I'm so happy. All right. Wait, let me just. Boop. I know this doesn't matter. Question: in order to unleash carnations, did I have to move that beforehand, or could I move to here now?
No, as long as when you make the attack, it unlocks the ability to use it that turn. So you have 2 Unleash Incarnations you can use this turn.
Cool. We're gonna do that.
Okay.
All right. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice. 15 damage.
Okay.
A nat 20.
There you go.
Fucking finally. Okay. So it's going to be 2d8 plus 7. So here's the 2d8s. 8 plus 7 is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, how's he looking?
Let me double check. He is bloodied.
Okay, I am going to action surge. Dirty 20.
Yep.
10 damage. Another nat 20.
Hey, just a question before you roll damage on that, in case it matters. Are you doing non-lethal damage to Randolph's uncle?
Yes.
Who okay.
Six plus 7, 13 damage. What's going on with him?
He is unconscious.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna then turn.
As he passes out, he looks at Eris and he goes, "Why are you betraying the Sturgeon forms and the Linlands?" And he passes out.
I'm gonna say to Eris, "You better explain this." Because she's still clearly on my shit list, but I am trying to help.
Dang it, JD came back mid your turn and then left again, so he still can't go.
Cool. Excellent.
Alright, so we'll have the bunny. I don't want the bunnies to go because he would actually go before them, so I will save that.
Sounds like a good time to go coffee.
Yeah, we can just take a break in general. That's fine.
Oh, does everyone need a break?
I need to go pee, so that sounds fine.
Really? Funny, me too. Bye!
Did they pause the stream?
Yeah.
I was gonna
yeah,
say.
okay. It didn't show up on the stream. All right.
Yep, there it is. It just flashed.
I want to apologize in advance to Randall.
Well, it's literally fine.
Gonna say, so buddy.
Yeah, I think this is some sad music.
I gotta tell you,
Oh my god.
this was very close to being the first D&D campaign I've ever been a player in that I did not die in. And so that's the only reason that right now I'm like, shucks, I was so close. But no.
So,
Anyway,
the part of Jessica will be played by Kyle tonight.
some sad music while the goings on.
JD, it is your turn. We had skipped your turn temporarily because reasons, but then I'm going to the bathroom, so when I come back, it will be Azra's turn.
That's fine. I wasn't here, so I respect that.
You can't play Jessica because Jessica doesn't play in this campaign.
What? Oh, yeah. I'm Kyle playing Jessica, playing Judith.
Well, what the fuck am I hearing?
I don't know.
Okay, it's from Max and Chris, though, whatever it is. So I see that everything's going very poorly.
Yes.
Yeah,
Incredibly.
Randolph and I are bleeding out on I'm assuming, immaculate tile floor.
All right. So, serious question. If y'all die, what are you going to do?
Make your character. Huh?
Yeah. Do you know what you're going to be?
I have a lot of characters on the shelf.
It depends on if Chris dies as well or not, which it doesn't look like he's going to.
Kyle says you have to be another Linlin. Counterpoint, you should totally play my brother who suddenly came of age and be half demon.
That is really cool.
You know, he was
that would be awesome.
aging at an incredible rate.
Bro, I
3
could be the
sessions in, he's
undead
50 years
warlock.
old.
I could be the undead warlock that doesn't need to like sleep, eat, or drink, and I'm like rapidly, decrepitly aging. Like that would be kind of cool.
Nice.
It'd be interesting.
Fun.
Clearly, if Randolph dies, Max has to play Eris's new replacement bodyguard, who is his cousin or something. And then clearly, if
her family was going
she wouldn't get a replacement bodyguard. She's on the lam.
I know, I'm kidding. Well, there's a Linlin who's also on the lam. You know what I mean? They meet up, and he's like,
No.
I'm a rebellious
Kyle,
Linlin.
we've already discussed it. He's going to be my rapidly growing brother.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. I think if Azra dies, Azra turns into Gorgoth. And just GD plays Gorgoth.
I'm okay with that.
They're really making me.
Juniper would go full dark and destroy the world.
Okay, so it's Azra's turn.
Yes, it is.
Come back. He was trying to get Baldur's Gate to Avernus.
Azra, you would notice that you see the two bunnies coming towards you still. You also, the fighting has stopped both in front of you and behind you.
I can't see what's happening at the far end of the house, right?
I would let you make it. I would like. Well, sure. In my mind, at least, the long haul started like here-ish. But yeah, sure. I will let you do a perception check.
For you.
Yeah, I'll let you do a perception check.
Cool. No, I don't. It's fine.
No.
You also say, just throwing out there, Randolph did say he would go get Ryder, and you just saw him dart past you.
Yeah, I did. I feel like Azra's instinct is to hold the line here.
But that's what I was mentioning. You would notice that you no longer hear. You heard fighting in front of you. The fighting, you don't hear fighting anymore. You also heard fighting behind you. You no longer hear fighting behind you either.
I'm guessing that same perception check applies to behind me. I'm just focused on what's happening right now, so I can't actually see what's happening to either side of me, right?
Yeah, you can't see it, but you can hear the lack of fighting. Yes.
Right.
Did he hear Juniper yell, "You better explain this, Eris"?
Sure. Yes, you heard that too.
Hi, kitten.
Ooh.
Yeah, that doesn't do it.
Azra's in a nasty spot, isn't he? But these two Linlins are still coming for him, one way or another, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Or at least one is, because the other one was tasked with getting Gallus. So one is after Gallus, one's after you. But yes.
I hate this.
Everything is going wrong. Also, while you were gone, you missed my 2 nat 20s.
Yep.
I saw those actually.
Oh.
I stepped back in. I left again afterwards though. Can Azra plant himself so that if they pass through the doors, they go within his reach?
Yes.
Cool. Azra's gonna plant himself right there, which I assume is like here-ish.
Sure.
And he is going to maintain his readied action to attack the first one that enters his reach.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about my readied action. My readied action never went off.
Womp womp.
So then Juniper's turn, which we already did, would happen, and we move on to the bunnies, the Linlins. Andre is passed out. So I guess I'll do a death save as Andre. No, you said non-lethal damage. He's on the ground, passed out. He's not making death saves. Mm-hmm. But the bunnies will move towards Azra. 10, 20.
I have no reason
30,
to kill someone when we were told to melee
40. And then the one that's coming direct 10, 20, 30, 40. So there's one coming directly towards you and one past you.
What do you get?
So
an
your action
opportunity
goes
attack from the person that went past him.
His readied action would go off, so he can target whichever one he wants to with his readied action.
JD, we can't hear you, honey.
We can't hear you.
You're right. I'm a push to talk. Thank you. I have both the ready to action and I have an opportunity attack when it leaves my threatened area, right?
Yes.
Okay. I would like... Can I make that... let me check something.
Well, the one hasn't left your... the one would be here, so they haven't actually left your thing yet. Or wait, let me think. 10, 20... Yeah, so I guess they would be here, actually, so... They technically would have never...
I specifically asked you.
You did. Well, yeah, but you have reach, right? You have a 10-foot reach?
No? Why would I have
No, that's Randolph.
Right, my bad. Cool, Randolph. Yep, yes, so yes, there we go. So it went there, and then it would be here now. So yes,
okay.
You're ready to action would hit them, but they have not left your...
And they're not going to leave my threatened area this turn, is that right?
Not this turn, they're out of movement.
Okay, I'm still gonna hit that one with my readied action.
Okay.
So let's see if my attacks hit. Gonna guess no.
No.
I'm gonna guess also no.
That one's a little closer. She is a young rabbit. Let me check. That's a no.
I figured.
All right.
What good news is I still have my charge for ensnaring strikes. So that's cool.
Actually, you know what? They'll do that. Yeah. Okay. So then their attacks will go off. Let's see. They haven't used their blood curses yet, so they'll try. One of them will try at least.
Hit my saving throws. I fucking dare you.
So we'll try. Please give me a strength save, Azra. As you see, the older bunny cuts her hand and points it at you.
I only have a +7 to that to my lower saves, so a 21.
It still succeeds, so you're good.
You don't
so
say.
she wasted her thing on you. Well, it was actually a DC 30, so you failed.
Oh my god, she's a pit fiend.
He's a big bunny rabbit.
So that's good. The other one's going to save her blood curse. They're not going to use it, but they will both attack you. So let's do that. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Just barely, but yes.
Okay, the other one's a 19, so that's going to miss. Okay.
19
so,
is
we'll do the damage on that. That is 10 slashing and 3 fire. So that's
okay.
that.
Not terrible. I'm gonna make a Constitution save to maintain ensnaring strike real quick. Yep, I hang on to it.
Yep. All right, that is those two. The one that is the Elegant, who's with Stella, and 2 passed out people. What do I want to do?
Thank you for your input.
I guess he will. He will dash. I think. So you go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So we'll call that there. That is him. Eris.
Okay.
I did just scream at you to explain yourself.
Yeah. Eris is gonna be like, I know that my family has something to do with the fall of Alterel. I heard it in my dad's head.
Okay. Well, did they attack you? Like, couldn't you have played along with them and then we could have surprised them or something?
I just wanted to leave, and that's what we were doing. And then I wanted to bring my brother with me because I do not trust them right now.
I say that's understandable, but if you just steal someone, they're gonna come after you.
I thought that me and Randolph would be fast enough to get away. And we were, but I shouldn't have let him go back. That was my mistake. And I know we still have someone in there, but we would at least have him alive too. Or him, like, still, like, fighting. Because I think that I would guess that he's knocked out because my haste ended and time didn't finish.
Well, that's true. You probably would know that. You could either assume it was knocked out or dispelled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to retcon something. He would not have dashed. He would just stay up here with your mom. Okay, cool.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
But Eris is gonna turn into. She's gonna alter herself and turn into the rabbit they just killed.
Well, passed out. She did not
Passed
kill
out.
that rabbit.
Yeah. Andre is just unconscious. But yes, you turn into...
Okay. Scratch that. Eris is gonna cast Firebolt and kill that bit. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, she's gonna just disguise. Not disguise self, alter self, so she has his voice too.
Okay. All right. We can't leave without them. We need to regroup, and we'll figure out a way to get your brother. We can't attack them head on. They're too strong, and they're in their own home turf. We need to regroup, and then we'll come back for your brother.
How far are the knights from this place? Like, just wondering.
Really far, because it was across town, then across the bridge, and then across town again. So pretty good distance.
The knights? I thought we were on the same side.
Yeah,
of
the
town.
Knights.
I think you're
Oh,
mistaken.
sorry, I'm thinking of the drow. I'm thinking of the drow. Thank you. The knights are literally like 2 streets over. They're pretty close.
Okay, then. I would ask Juniper, can you go get the knights? But, like, she's really fucking slow. So,
I say Juniper would not leave you. And I say,
okay.
regroup. Let's get them, regroup, and we'll come back.
I don't want to leave Randolph.
No, that's what
No.
she means by get them.
No, she wouldn't leave Randolph. She wouldn't leave
Yeah,
anybody.
she means that's what she means. Let's get those 2 back and then leave. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to come back for your brother.
I'm fine with that. But, yeah, we need to get them. What was I going to say? I disguised myself. I'm going to start heading back towards the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are 5 feet, so...
Yep.
In me walking, do I, like, bump Gallus?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna fireball.
Fireball down.
I've heard he likes it spicy, so...
And you didn't actually do anything else, so you can do alter self with an action, right? Duh. Okay, cool. So that is Eris. We go to the Strigiforms. No one's in the house now. Like inside. I mean, sorry, no one's deep in the house, so you can't quite tell what's going on. So that's their turn. Gallus.
So
Say we were speaking in common, so I'm sure he would have heard it.
Yes.
So it's up to him to do what he wants with it.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're leaving.
I mean, they did just say they were going back for everyone else.
But Randolph told you to get out and not come back.
But
I
did
did too.
Eris share
And Ryder
the
did too.
information that her haste dropped? So something was...
Well, yeah, but you are dealing with two. You are dealing with 2 spellcasters inside who could do a dispel magic or something like that. So it doesn't. It's not. Yeah.
Still concerning.
Yeah.
Move me back to 90 feet, I guess.
So back up this one. Yep. You also could. You don't necessarily need to dash super hard. You could linger because you're invisible. You're still really safe.
Yeah.
Like maybe just get to the entrance, but don't actually go any further.
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gallus is gonna run here so he's within the aura without being next to defenders.
Okay. You do see Azra currently embattled with 2 bunnies. All right. Do you actually? Is that just your movement and a dash?
Well,
Hold on one sec. I'll
bonus
give you the
action
specific.
dash, so
So-
I'm saying, so he
movement
could-
for long.
He could
Yeah,
still
so
use
it
an
would have
action.
been movement. It would have been movement, action, and bonus action to get him there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Randolph, can I please have a death save, please? Don't get a nat 1. Don't get a nat 1. Don't get a nat 1.
It was on that one and then tilted off of it, and I was like,
God.
right?
Oh man, nat 1 you would have been dead. On a 13, that's a save. So that's 1 fail, 1 save.
Woo!
Okay. Ryder, can I please have a death save?
All right, here we go. Number 2.
That is 1 failure. So you're now both at 1 success, 1 fail. Okay, which means on a nat 1, you're both dead. Okay. Azra, you have bunnies around you, and you don't know Gallus is behind you.
I don't. I think that as time goes on, the fact that he hasn't seen what's his face? Goddamn, Randolph come back is increasingly concerning.
And he doesn't hear
but
any battle noise. And you know
there's no
Randall's
battle
right
noise.
after
There's nothing out there, so he's concerned, but he has rather pressing issues right here in front of him. So he's going to go for another attack against the one that was heading past him. That's a dirty 20.
Yep.
Woo.
All right, fantastic. So first, Ensnaring Strike goes off. She's going to give me a DC 15 Strength saving throw, per favore.
Okay.
Just chill.
What's her modifier? She passes.
She passes? God damn it. Pretty sure nothing happens. Yeah, shit all happens on a success. So vines climb out of Azra's blade, and she manages to prevent them from clinging to her, which is unfortunate. And they shrivel away, nothing happens. Cool, fun times. I love this. This is fun. I'd
hope it's fun. No, I'm just kidding.
Boo.
As his second action, he is not going to attack. He is actually going to attempt a shove action on her.
Okay.
She has to beat a 14 athletics check.
Okay. She does.
Okay, cool. At the end of my turn, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself and pray to God that I survive.
Okay. Juniper.
Juniper is going to definitely take the dash action. Can't see. I'm assuming that's 60.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how far up? Do I have to go all the way up?
You have to get to the top, and then that hits you to the bottom.
Okay. Sugar. Okay. Okay. Wispa's still alive because she's still 30 feet away from me. My life is the worst.
Tell me about it.
I don't think there's anything I can do right now. I guess that's it.
All right. Now the bunny people. The bunny people seem like they you see them like close their eyes for a second. You see both Vani and Runa close their eyes for a second and then nod their heads.
Sus.
And they are going to disengage and then run north into the house. So let me do their bunny hop roll.
This does not fill me with hope.
Wait, if they disengage, can they do bunny hop and still disengage? It's not an action
Bunny
or
hop-
anything?
Bunny hop is part of their movement. So that means they can go an additional 10 each. So that means that's going to be 50 and 50. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, they're not going to disengage because they want to move farther. They want to dash, so they won't disengage. So you can do attack on opportunity on one of them if you want, Azra.
I feel... I don't know if
5.
he would. No, he knows that Ryder's still up
1,
there.
2,
He's
3,
going to
4,
attempt
5.
another athletics check to try to... Could I grapple them, or would it have to be a shove first?
I think it has to be a
Forget how
type of
grapple is.
attack. I think it has to be a type of attack, and I don't think grapple is a type of attack. I think shove is, though. I'd have to.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna attempt. I will attempt again another shove.
Okay.
It's gonna be a nat 20.
Oof. Okay. What I will do on that is that usually she could just use half her movement to get up
So-
and then run. On a nat 20, I'll just say she stays on the ground.
He knocked her prone. He
Yeah.
just boom.
Yeah. So yeah, she did not get away. She got to like here, and then now she's on the ground.
Do you think her companion would come back for her?
She will then at least use her movement to stand up, but then she can't move anymore. No, I mean, what I meant was that because of the nat 20, she has to use her whole movement to stand up, and then she can't run. That's what I'm saying. So she is stuck there, but she is at least standing up. But yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. So she's stuck there.
Bad habit of picking the wrong spells to cast in your combats, Kyle.
What?
I said I have a bad habit of picking the wrong spells to cast in your combats.
All right. So she is her aunt did not stop. Her aunt kept running. So that is that. I guess to dissuade you, they could shoot an arrow or whatever before they run, but no, they'll just run away. Because they dash, they couldn't do that. So that is their turn. Eris.
Amazing. Love it. Yes. I love it here. Okay. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I am a rep, technically speaking, do I get to bunny hop?
No, because you don't get any of their racial abilities.
Oh, that's so... I hate it.
Wouldn't
That
that
would
be
be-
lovely, though?
That would be amazing. I would, feel so happy. Okay. I should have taken Dimension Door. Or I should get that eventually. That's good. Okay. I guess I'm gonna cast Haste on myself. Or no, I'm not gonna do that. That's my last 3rd level. I don't want to do that. I guess I'll just keep walking. Or running, yeah.
I guess the only exception is that you do get claws, fangs, or horns or something like that, but yeah. You don't
Okay.
actually
And then I
get
can
like
dash, right?
anything else, yeah. Yep.
I keep trying to move and it pans it, it moves
Oh,
everything.
you have to go up to your plus or minus and actually click that, and then it'll you can right click again to make it stop doing that. It's weird. Sometimes it just gets stuck. Your right click gets stuck or whatever you use to pan.
Thank you. Okay.
It happens to me continuously.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. Then it's the Strigiform's turn. All you folks notice a distinct lack of anything happening when it would be usually their stuff happening. Gallus.
They're leaving. Asshats.
Move me up.
So this would be your natural.
Yeah. Then bonus action dash.
We do just run straight forward.
Yeah, I want to know what's happening. Yeah.
Right here. So he is here.
I'll rule that there you can see Randolph and Ryder on the ground unconscious. You can also see one bunny in front of you and one bunny behind you with Azra.
Okay.
Thank God they're still there.
Yeah, for the moment.
Oh yeah, I could have fucked with you guys even more and had the bad guys take their bodies. I didn't want to do that though, so. All right, Gallus, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Randolph, please give me a death save and don't get a nat 1.
Pressure's on, eh? Well, that's a fail.
That's a fail. You're at 2 failures and 1 success. So it means no matter what you get as a fail, whether it's a nat 1 or not, you are dead if you fail.
Correct.
And then Ryder, same thing. Please give me a death save.
Let's go. Oh, that was so close.
That is 2 fails and 1 success. You are in the same boat as each other. That is so bad. Okay. That's your turns, gents.
Everything about this is nightmarish.
Yeah.
Azra. Gallus, did you possibly yell back to Azra to tell him, or no? You just no. Okay, cool.
Invisible.
Cool.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
so
get his spot.
good point. So Azra, you still have no idea what's going on.
Cool. This is awful, and I hate everything about it. I have nothing that makes me faster. It'd be great if I could like call my mountain here at this point, but I don't think that's an option. What was that?
I said
Oh, actually, yes. I want to retcon something because I always like to do this when people are making death saves to give their turns a little more meaning. So before Azra actually does anything, I'm going to insert one thing real quick. Sorry,
Randolph
JD.
doesn't believe in anything.
So Randolph doesn't believe anything. So Randolph just sees like, well, actually, you know what he might see? He sees a field of bunny people, free, and he sees ants. He sees an ancestor of Linlands. He sees other Linlands wandering through a forest, and they are not with strigiforms. They are not bound. They are not in servitude. They are living in like pastures and like farms and things like that.
Randolph's nightmare.
That's what Randolph sees when he's passing. And then Ryder. Forgive me, who is Ryder's god again? Because Kyle's having a mind blank, even though Kyle knows this.
I am a... Will you get back? I am a devotee of Lythander, but I also do pray to Ilmater.
Okay, but it would be Lathander in this moment.
Yeah.
So, in this moment, you hear Lathander in your head. And he would say, "My child, are you ready to come home?"
I'm going to pause for a moment and mutter, not until I know he's safe.
I think he will be safe. If you want to come home, you are welcome. That is what you hear on your turns. Okay, back to Azra.
Yeah, it sure is, ain't it? I'm like literally 2 squares away from being able to give them both +4 on their death saving throws. And I cannot make it those extra 20 feet.
Gallus should have picked you up, motherfucker.
I was just gonna make a joke. I'm like, for those squares you can't make it, Gallus will be there to carry you.
I'm so mad.
He just sprints and jumps into his arm.
Yeah.
Because each square is still 10 feet. My speed is still 30, and I have exactly 0 things that make me faster.
Yeah, so you could move exactly 6 squares with a dash.
The heiress can also speak in people's minds. She could have talked to one of the bunny people and be like, "They're evil."
It would take an action, though, to do the telepathy.
Yeah.
Or bonus action, whatever it is, actually.
Azra's gonna move here as his first action. He still can't see Ryder and Randolph, right?
Not quite. Like maybe 2 more squares and you'd be good?
Yeah.
On the bright side...
Actually, you know what, Azra? I will let you make a perception check.
On the bright side, I have my backup ready to go.
Same.
Yeah, on a 13, I'll say you can just barely make out like two bodies on the floor, but you can't quite tell what they are yet. But you see two bodies on the floor.
Saint's blood. He is going to. This woman would make an attack on me if I left her range, right? Like that's a reasonable assumption.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna teleport.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Misty Step, which I wish had a longer range than it did, and go here. 30-foot teleportation, and then I'm gonna move as a dash 3 more squares, and my aura is almost within range of Randolph.
I would argue that you were just south of her. You were here, right? So, okay, just to leave her area was that your initial movement. Yep, got it. Cool.
Yeah, I got up to her area in my first movement. Misty, believe me, I checked this map about 14 times.
Okay, all right, gotcha. Yeah.
I wish I could make it to them, but I cannot.
If somebody could move them south, but
yeah, but unfortunately, as it is, I have no ranged healing. I have no way of moving myself just a bit further. So,
good
luck, y'all.
All right,
I'm gonna need it.
Don't mind me.
It's all right.
All right, that's Azra, Juniper, and Wispa.
Yes. One moment, please, sir. I'm having trouble with my map.
Oh, no.
Okay. So I'd be coming up down here.
By the way, Kyle.
Any changes?
Worst comes to pass, I do have a screenshot of my rolls for my character.
Okay. So I come up here. What can I see from here?
You see two bunnies, and you can't see Gallus because he's invisible, and you can maybe make out like the edge of Azra, maybe, if that. I doubt you could see Azra.
Here's a question, Kyle, if I may.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me interrupting, Juniper. At this distance, can I tell that they're Ryder and Randolph?
Not on your 13. Oh, on that distance. Sorry, you moved up. Yes, at that distance, you can 100% tell they're Randolph and Ryder. Yes.
Azra is going to yell behind himself that Randolph and Ryder are dying.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
Very,
and 100% Gallus and Juniper. Where the hell is Gray right now?
She's
you couldn't hear it yet.
She's like just
Eris.
below this space.
Yeah, but Juniper, Wispa, and Gallus, you heard. Yeah, you could. I said you could. Yes, yes. Juniper on her could yell back. Yes.
I would yell back. I'd be like, Eris, we need you. Randolph and Ryder are down. I'm not going to be able to get to them before they make their last saving throw, unfortunately.
I don't think any of you can.
Join the club!
It's only our last if we fail, which we're not gonna do.
Exactly. We got this.
Only chance.
Now, if Eris got within range and Eris used like telekinesis to move their body closer to Azra.
Alright, I'm done. That's all I can do, unfortunately. Actually, yeah. That's all I can do, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. That is
she's
Juniper.
She's actually gonna go here, I think. No, she's gonna stay there. Cool.
Okay. The bunnies are going to continue moving northward. So that's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So she's gone. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. So that is what happens on the Linland's turns. Eris.
I don't like this.
Yeah, it's bad.
I'm thinking, like, what if I, like, hover and then use magic missiles behind me and it, like, propels me 50 feet in the, like, you know what I mean? But that's not gonna...
If you had the thing that let you push people back, like the Warlocks do, they have the thing that lets you, like, yeah, then you could hypothetically blast yourself and get free movement by forcing yourself.
Fuck,
do you have any teleportation, like Misty Step or anything like that?
No, she does not have.
I don't know. Okay.
So then you can move 60 feet by default with a movement and a dash action.
Yeah. This fucking sucks. I hated this. Okay.
Do you have any spells that would hypothetically give someone advantage or anything on a saving throw or anything like that?
Haste, I think, would give
Too
people
bad you're
advantage
not
on
a
being-
bard.
Yeah. What would haste help on a death save?
No, it would not.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, I hasten your death.
You get 2 saving throws. Hopefully you don't miss your last one or your first one or whatever. Oof. All right, the board that we're going on are 10-foot squares, so
I hate that so much.
yeah. Same.
I didn't plan on a battle here. So it's 5 feet on this side. and then you have
this path.
Gray
In
chose
fairness,
this path.
Eris chose this.
Yeah, Eris 100% chose this path. So that would then be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You could end up. Gray, you could end up here if you did a movement and a dash.
How? She was behind me. How dare she?
That okay, sure. It's not like I could do anything else.
As an owl, you don't have anything special in terms of movement except for your wings, right?
I say she has 30 feet of movement, so it's weird to me that she's in front of me when she was behind
30 plus 30 is 60. What do you mean?
Right, but this is 10-foot squares.
Yeah, so she only needed 5 more on the. Oh wait, did you move it all on this map? Just 5 feet, right, or more?
Yeah, just 5 feet.
So she moved 5 feet over here, which means she still had 55 left. So then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. So 1 less than that, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I had the same movement as her, and I was basically right next to her, so.
Okay. What was I just looking up? Lost my mind. What was I doing? Okay, I don't remember. Okay, that's Eris's turn. Bunnies, not the bunnies, the birds' turns. Nothing happens. Alright. Gallus. Can you get to them? Oh, Gallus can get to at least one of them and hopefully stabilize, maybe, but...
You move 3 squares. So, I mean, in theory, you could make it next to either one of us. And then with your action and bonus action, like you could run here. And then, or with your bonus action, your movement, you could make it here. Yeah. And then you could use your action, since you're right next to Ryder, to try and stabilize.
Now, do you have a do either Ryder, Gallus, or Randolph have potions on them?
I do not, because I don't see
the
myself.
thing about the potions is, even if we have them on us, it's an action for him to get them out of our stuff, and he's out of after that action. He does not have a bonus or a movement afterwards.
But so if he has it on himself, though, he could use a bonus action to feed it to you. No? Okay.
Could he also run? Azra has a potion on his No, Azra doesn't know Gallus is there. Never mind.
Yeah, and Gallus might not know that you have one.
Yes, he can. Yes, he does. Azra knows that Gallus is there because of his invisibility aura. We established this earlier.
Yes, and Gallus could ask you as he walks by. He could just be like, "Hey, Randolph, Azra, do you have one?" Yeah.
Would it be possible for Azra to have pulled out a healing potion as he was running, knowing Gallus was there with him?
I will let you retcon that. Yes, 100%.
Perfect. So Azra is holding a potion out to the side as he's running.
Even if that's the case, it'd still be your action to take it.
Would it?
I don't.
Is that not an object interaction?
No, it would be a free object interaction because he doesn't have to find it. Like, he doesn't have to dig through a bag or anything. He's just picking it up off a shelf. So grabbing it from your hand, I'd say it's a free object interaction. Then using your action to pour it into someone's mouth. Yes.
Yeah, and then I'd do that to Ryder.
Do it to Ryder. Okay. Gallus, I would say you're smart enough to know this. Randolph has been going before Ryder. So Randolph could actually do stuff on his turn if you woke him up first.
You're also smart enough to know that Randolph is still in Sulong, and if you wake him up, there's a decent chance he attacks Ryder.
I would say you going down ends your Sulong.
It does not.
What? What? I'm going to Google that.
I'm going to check that right now. But it didn't on a stream what I was watching when I based this character on. That was like a whole thing. I was like, this is whack.
Order of the Lycan, Hybrid Transformation.
Oh no, it does say if you fall unconscious, so no, I'm no longer Sulong.
Yes. So, you would know that... So Randolph goes first, and so
Who do you like more?
Well, you can say both if you do Randolph first. That's what I'm saying. Well, I guess actually that's not guaranteed. That's not guaranteed.
Randolph enough to heal Ryder wounds out.
Well, yeah, and you don't even know if Randolph has a potion or magic that could do it. So Randolph might just be doing a medicine check. Whereas if you healed Ryder, Ryder could then use magic on Randolph. So it is up to you.
But
assuming he doesn't die on the next roll.
Yes, assuming Randolph doesn't die or Ryder doesn't die on the next roll. Exactly.
Yeah, well, we pick Ryder. Randolph treats you like shit.
Yeah, and you've known Ryder since you were a child, so that is fair.
Yeah. Fuck you!
Man, fuck that guy.
So, you 100%, you pour... What kind of potion is it, Azra?
It's just a standard potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2 HP.
Okay, Ryder, roll 2d4.
Ooh. This will
pop up.
Hold on.
4.
You are up with 6 points, Ryder.
6 whole hit points.
You have 6 whole hit points, and you are awake.
Wait, no, I didn't want to do that.
Can Randolph delay his turn until after Ryder goes?
I would have made it up anyway. God damn it.
I hold my death save.
Oh, you would have made it up anyway, because you got a nat 20! You would have been off with 1 point! God damn it! Okay.
No, if you rolled it later, the RNG would have been different.
That's fair, too. Okay, so, Ryder... Yeah, in fact, you just stole Max's nat 20. That's what you did. Ryder, you selfish, violent, you stole Max's nat 20.
Hey, to be fair, that was on...
Okay.
Okay, so, sorry, Gallus' turn. Ryder is up. Randolph, please give me what may be your last death save ever.
Oh, no.
Please, don't.
Oh, no!
God fucking damn it!
None.
Wait, why were you happy at first, Max?
I wasn't. I said no.
Oh, okay. I thought you were happy and then sad. Okay. So yes, unfortunately.
You just had such a jovial face.
And then it flipped to 2, and I was like,
Yeah. Unfortunately, Gallus chose poorly, and Randolph, as you lay there, your breathing getting slower and slower and shallower, and your heartbeat getting slower, and you hear pitter-patter slowing down. And in your mind, you just see your ancestors running through the forest, and you see someone who you don't recognize.
One second.
But,
Isn't he stuck in Avernus, his soul?
yeah, we're gonna get there.
Okay. Just make sure.
"You went the last mission."
Yes.
You're still ahead of yourselves there, huh?
Yeah. And, you see... you see what, like, your probably like your great grandfather offer his paw to you and be like, Randolph, come to your family. Randolph, do you try to go to them?
I mean, yeah.
As you try to take your ancestor great grandfather's paw, flames erupt around you, and you find that you cannot approach your great grandfather, and you find that your soul is being sucked away from your final resting place, and you find yourself in a fiery abyss surrounded by other lost souls. Max, please roll a new character. No. Well, yes. In real life, obviously, the characters can do spare the dying and gentle repose and, like, things like that. Yes, of course. But that is where Randolph, as far as Randolph knows, his story ends. But yes, revivify and things like that can be used by the party. Yes. Okay. So, that is Randolph's turn. Ryder, your turn.
Alright, so my eyes are just gonna shoot the fuck open and I'm gasping, waking up and crap. Turn around and see Randolph stone cold.
Dead.
Did we ever get that gemstone
Wait, what'd you say, Wyatt?
from the crypt? Did we ever get that diamond appraised?
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
I don't remember us getting a diamond that was worth that amount.
We know what it is we got a yellow diamond, but it was a magical item. I don't think it was meant to, like, I don't think you could use it as the component towards your spell.
Let me look.
Because I have a full minute here to try to fix this.
Yeah, so it's an elemental gem.
It was a gem that made an earth elemental, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not...
So I don't think you'd use it. What I would say is, if you have the gold, I would say that you guys could have bought a diamond at some point, but you didn't.
We never
The
went
whole
to
thing
the
was we
thing.
wanted to stop at the marketplace to see if we could.
Oh, not even in Elturel. You could have gone to a marketplace in Baldur's Gate, but yeah. You guys
I mean,
didn't have
Kyle's
money
giving
at
us
that
an
point.
out here,
A
y'all.
lot of
And I said, but we
retconning.
didn't.
You didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You didn't.
All right.
I think technically, when you were in Elturel, you wouldn't have had the money, and then now that you're in Baldur's Gate, you have the money, but you didn't go to the market. So yeah.
Can I desperately look around for something that might be ornate enough to have that kind of diamond?
I will do you. Yes, I'll do you two favors. Here's what we'll do. First things first. I'm the realist. You need to take Give me an Arcana check on the diamond. If you roll high enough, you can maybe use the yellow diamond. If you roll too low, it's impossible.
Is it actually even a diamond?
It is a diamond. Revivify needs a diamond, and it is a.
Revivify is the gem actually.
That is not high enough.
Oh, that is definitely not high enough. And yes, it is actually a diamond.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we all still have inspiration? I don't know why, but I have inspiration on mine. But I don't know if we all had an inspiration one day or no.
That's right. We never used our inspiration from the thing.
If you have inspiration on your character sheet, yeah, I think it technically goes away on a long rest, but I don't know. Fuck
we
it.
didn't long rest though.
I believe it is supposed to go away on the long rest.
When did you get this? Do you remember?
Back in
I don't remember, but it's just on my character sheet, and we never long rested, so
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
probably why it didn't go away.
Okay. But back to Ryder's turn. The Arcana did not work. Yes, if you want to do a perception check to look around this fancy ass mansion to see if there's a diamond sitting on the table or something, go ahead.
Abel, are you kidding me? I'll rip it out of the wall if I need
That's what I
to.
mean. That's what I mean. Just look around. Yeah.
What?
Ah!
Oh, fuck you. Okay, I'm a nat 20. Yeah, I was gonna make the DC pretty high. You got a fucking nat 20, my dude. Yeah. You look over and there's a mirror, and the mirror is just made of diamonds. There's not the mirror. Sorry, not the made of diamonds. There are diamonds on the frame of the mirror, because a mirror made of diamonds would be dumb as fuck. And so,
Or metal as fuck.
It's just a huge diamond
I
that
wouldn't
uses a
say metal,
paperweight
man.
that's on the desk next to him.
yes. But what I would say is that what's the time on Revivify? 1 minute.
1 minute. Get that.
Okay, because it's going to take you an action to like pry it out of the mirror, so that's 6 seconds gone on that. You know what I mean? So, but
Yeah.
So the rest
Yeah,
I'll
of us.
gladly take that.
okay, so yeah, you walk over to the
Try it.
mirror, you pry it out, you 100% have a diamond. We'll do the full rotation. Azra.
You're quiet, buddy. I can't hear you.
JD.
Push to talk. It's been a long night, y'all. Does it look like the lone remaining rabbit is going to stop Ryder from doing what he's doing?
No, they have shown no sign of more fight. They are fleeing.
Fantastic. Azra's having a panic attack. He is going to run up alongside Randolph and look to Ryder, who is currently attempting to wrench the mirror from the wall, and he is going to go help Ryder do that.
Yes. Sounds good. That is Azra. Juniper.
I'm gonna be so helpful. I'm like to be the most helpfulest person that's ever helped. Let's see. 5,
Hey, now you know how
6
much I'll be in on Saturday.
1, 2, 3. Actually, no, wait, hold on.
Just the first, right?
Yeah.
I'm
1, 2, 3. We're gonna switch places.
These are only 5-foot squares. You can move 6 here.
What do
Right?
you mean? They're 10.
What?
You said they were
Oh,
10.
I'm sorry.
No,
I thought you were on the other map. My bad. I'm dumb. These are
If
10.
these
Yep.
were 5 of those the whole time, my
Dumb.
last 3 turns are very different.
No. Sorry. I forgot.
Had he gotten Ryder out.
I forgot where Juniper was. Yes. Okay.
That's it.
So
That's like a XCOM 2 level save scum right there.
yeah, there was some kind of weird enchantment on the building where they previously were 10 foot and now they're only 5 foot.
Interesting.
So
Right. No, it's not.
All right, so Juniper's here.
Nobles, man. They're
She's
eccentric.
just gonna.
cry over Randolph's body.
Yeah. She really wants to go attack that bunny in pure rage, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And that was more Jess than anyone else. So Juniper's just gonna go over to him, and she's gonna just like hold him and cry. The end.
The end. I will never be able to clutch a roll like that again. I just want you to know that.
Yeah. Right.
That was spectacular.
I'm sorry I stole your nat 20, but I'm making up for it.
For real. I'm
Oh,
done.
hey,
We're
hey!
waiting on
I have good news. I just checked something. Avernus does not have any of the built-in soul trapping that some other planes have. So Randolph, right now, your soul is not in hell. You are frolicking in the fields with your ancestors. Randolph's soul is 100% like with other ancient Linlands. Like they're showing you like the magic and the clouds, and you can fly now, and they can fly now. You all have infinite magic. There are no spell slots. You can just cast all the magic you want. You don't need to cut yourself anymore. You just can do all your Blood Hunter stuff instantly,
And
magically.
you guys are about to yank me out of this.
We sure the fuck are.
Only if you're willing.
That's true. You could
Yeah,
be
you have
unwilling.
to. Yeah.
Is it actually only if you're willing?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even
a soul can
if I
always
say that.
choose to not be resurrected.
Mm-hmm. You have to be a willing soul. Same with reincarnation and stuff.
I think the only one that's not is like Raised Dead, right? That's the only one that's not. willing?
Necromantic spells like Raised Dead that make you a skeleton, yeah, because that doesn't involve your soul at all.
Spooky,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
just-
no. Regular Raised Dead, you get your soul back and everything. You're just like sick for like a week.
Oh no, that one also requires a willing soul.
Oh, okay.
It is impossible to revive someone who is unwilling.
That's interesting. Okay.
So if you're really enjoying that cloud nap.
Bunny people.
It's awful rude of you guys to go through all this effort to get a diamond and then to bring you back and then it's like,
I'm going with my ancestors, peeps.
I think he's gonna find religion, guys.
All right, so that is the bunny people. Eris.
As the bunny people notice their family just fucking dead, they're not like whatevs.
They also
What?
just saw him commit treason, so...
Yeah, oh, you're right, though. I think the cousin would, like, shed a tear. You guys probably wouldn't see it because she's hiding it. But she'd shed a tear, and she'd mutter to herself, poor Randolph, and then she'd run away. But yeah, the older ones would not shed a tear. The older ones know the law, and they know how things work. But the younger one would have shed a tear.
why are they running away?
They were probably commanded.
They were probably told to do so, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Like,
Well,
it doesn't make
there's one
sense.
passed out bunny we can collect and talk to.
Yes, that is true.
I mean, we're not kidnapping the same person, but we can still finish the kidnapping.
True.
Anyway.
So, that is... Eris moved, and now it is the Strigiform's turn. And for the first time, something actually happens on the Strigiform's turn in several minutes, or whatever, several seconds. You guys look up.
Are they gonna fireball us?
Where there was a roof of the house, there is no longer a roof of the house. And you see, as this, you guys see this giant bird that's on the building? That I'm pointing at?
Does it take off?
It takes off. And 100% it starts to fly away.
Eris, how did you not know about this? How did you not know about this, girl?
Eris is young still. It is possible that they kept this from her.
She's literally the
I was
heir.
never home. I was never home. I was fucking too many guys, okay? Like, it's not my fault.
Live your truth, Eris.
Okay. Yeah, the bird is flying away, so there's no longer a roof above you. Half the castle is gone.
There's always an escape room in a rich person's house.
Gallus.
Especially rich person... Rich magical people.
Rich magical birds.
So, we have the diamonds now. It's Gallus' turn.
Yes.
Gallus takes the mirror.
Yeah.
Gallus snatches them and leaves.
Gallus just starts looting the building.
Hey man, blood for blood. This is the more civil way of dealing with this.
Only person that's doing anything. And I'm invisible right now.
You are.
So the Adler can fucking see me. Damn it!
Yes, let's get back into the habit of robbing from the party.
I don't think I could help anymore, so I would just hold my initiative.
Okay. Randolph, you are partying on the celestial plane or some form of celestial plane. You are hanging out with your ancestors. They're telling you stories about how the Linlands used to be free before they brokered a deal with Eris's family, the Strigiforms. And, you know, after passing, and when people get here, they're always like, man, we think the Linlands maybe got a raw deal in that agreement.
That actually happened? Is that canon?
Meanwhile, Juniper's praying for his life and singing a dirge to him.
You would know that these are people that lived hundreds or thousands of years ago that are your ancestors, and there's no Strigiforms around. So there's no more deal, there's no more pact. So they've now lived on the ethereal plane for hundreds or thousands of years without protecting Strigiforms. So they're not as bound to the agreement as you and those who are alive. So they have no attachment to it at this point. Maybe one who just passed would be like, you would hear like one of your aunts or uncles would be like, I miss Sasha, and you know Sasha to be Gray's aunt, and so but yeah. All right, Ryder, give us a revivify.
He looks in his spells and realizes he never took it.
Oh, I didn't prep for revivify.
I like how you're giving me guilt trips about bringing somebody back.
Hey, you don't know that's happening.
He could choose not to.
No, that's the problem. I do. Ryder doesn't. So I'm just gonna like grab the diamond and the amulet in the same hand, put it on his chest, and just start chanting celestial.
I say Juniper would like put her hand on his shoulder to try to give him strength and to help him and strengthen the connection to the gods.
We will exit initiative, so people can add whatever flavor they want to this moment for free. There's no taking turns or anything. So if anybody wants to add to this moment with a prayer or a saying or something, feel free.
I think Azra knows at this point that Ryder has this under control. He has his attention on Eris. Because essentially Eris's life has just shattered in front of her.
One split decision. could have taken or.
This is Eris's moment, not Juniper's.
I know.
All right. Yeah, Eris, do you want to say anything as you think Randolph is dying? Or dead. Sorry, he's dead. Randolph is dead.
I think she'd be not laying on him, but hugging him, and she'd be crying and hooting please, I need you to protect me. I need you to be with me. Please don't leave me. And yeah. And she's just bawling.
Azra's going to make an attempt to console Eris, I think, while this is happening.
Randolph, in Bunny Paradise, what do you do? Do you come back or do you stay? You are being called back, but you are under no compulsion to do so.
He's giving it a good think.
Or he's picking.
Okay, I will talk aloud because I value my friend's input.
Yeah.
So, the original backstory of the campaign that Eris and I shared was that she was a dirty whore. I hated that I was assigned to Eris because she kept sneaking out and banging dudes and dodging me. It's if anyone has seen Arrow, it's in season 1 of Arrow when Oliver Queen keeps abandoning John Diggle and Diggle's fuck this shit. That was my original backstory.
Yeah.
And I only stuck with it because I was bound to what I thought were good, loyal people.
Yeah.
And then I started to grow a connection with Eris. But because my character's a douchebag, every other party member hates me. So it's I'm coming back to a party of people that hate me for a service that I just learned from Kyle not 2 minutes ago is a bad rep that my family got sold to slavery.
Well, that's a couple people who, in retrospect, think that. That doesn't have to be everybody.
The only thing that's making me think I go back is my honor, my duty as a Linlin.
Yeah.
But the Linlins and Strigiforms seem to be extremely corrupt all of a sudden.
So, I will say out of character, Gray and me talked without Max knowing about Eris's family. So, this is not... The Linlins have not been corrupted, technically. You can see around you, in character, Randolph can see...
100% assumes that the Linlins are also corrupt.
Oh, that's fair, but you can see that the ancient Linlins were not corrupt. The ancient Linlins are just happy, peace-loving bunnies. They are not...
Additionally...
What?
Additionally, if I may interject, going back may be your chance to redeem who the Linlin are.
And if I may throw a little bit of magical lawyering in here. I mean, you technically died, my dude. Your contract was fulfilled.
You did die for
That's
her.
true, too. You died for her. That's a good point, too. I guess I would also say that it would be your chance where if you could find out if your family was corrupt or not, maybe they need saving from the Strigiforms if they're not corrupt. If they're just being used by corrupt people because of a legal agreement and a vow, then your family could be saved. Now, if your family's corrupt, it might be your duty to stop them.
Has the option to reject their superior if they feel their superior has become morally corrupted.
Yes.
Which is why my assumption is. It's part of the thing is that we can.
Oh yeah, but do you think that the Strigiforms have secrets they don't tell the Linlins?
My only experience with a Strigiform Linlin relationship is me and Eris, and
you know damn well she tries to keep secrets from you.
No, she actually doesn't. She dodges me to go get some. We have this weird relationship, but we don't actually keep secrets from each other.
Yes, I'm just saying, I'm positing the idea that just like she dodges you to get some, they could dodge their bodyguards to destroy the world.
But also, they
you know what I mean?
assume that no matter what, they're always going to be protected, and that they don't need to do that because of the form.
Yeah.
Just because you can reject doesn't mean you have to or you will.
Hey, I'll do you guys a favor. Randolph, roll me insight on your family's behavior, just like I gave the ability to Eris to do to her mother and father.
$15.
So unlike Eris's family that was on edge, her mother and father who were on edge pretty much all through dinner, your family was completely fine and acting normal up until Eris kidnapped her brother and the parents said, attack them, get them, retrieve them. So your parents your parents and your cousin and everybody seemed pretty normal and not like anything was going on and like they had no idea anything was wrong. Meanwhile, the Strigiforms were freaking the fuck out.
That does not make me at all think that they're not corrupt. Because that's like if you, my family is basically like, what do you call those soldiers in front of Buckingham Palace, the Buckingham Guards?
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're supposed to be calm and cool and collected.
Okay.
The fact that they lost their cool a little when ordered to attack me and Eris seems normal. That, in my head, is not evidence to the contrary. It's just also not evidence for it. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
And I think that if you do want a different narrative or to play something different, now is your chance. I think I'm not arguing for or against. It's completely up to you.
It's not really a I don't like my character or I like my new character more. Like it's nothing like that. I'm just struggling to think. Randolph has gone on a very wild journey this campaign.
Well, that's kind of what I would wonder. I'd ask about that. I'd say, is there room for Randolph to now that he has, as we said, fulfilled that contract and found out there might be issues with his family and Eris's family, is there room for growth where Randolph doesn't have to be as like stoic? Randolph doesn't have to be as like you could be. The party doesn't like you for several reasons. You could fix that. You know what I mean? Like your family has issues. You could fix that. Like, is there room for Randolph to be basically almost a completely different situation post-death?
Could you easily change something within one lifetime from a system that's been implemented for hundreds, if not thousands of years?
Well, not necessarily the system, but maybe his personality, where he'd be like, well, I've been following this code of laws because that's what I thought was good.
You've
but now that I know...
you've been ingrained into a cult your entire life, it's not that easy to switch out and be a completely different personality.
People leave cults occasionally.
But they're still indoctrined to believe certain things, and it takes a long
So
time.
Max, what's it like hearing Kyle and Jess argue about your character?
Honestly, helpful.
Yeah, like I said, it's always up to Max, but I thought we were all discussing it because he said he wanted
that was
to.
the whole reason I was talking aloud.
Yeah.
It was half so that we didn't have dead air for 15 minutes. And the half so that I could hear everyone's input.
Yeah.
Put it this way, I'm just as happy Ryder's still alive as I would be if I got to play my new guy. So,
I literally couldn't care less one night.
Say, Kyle, we can keep hearing your Squirtle.
Yeah, sorry. At least you can't see my Squirtle.
Do we want to take a break and you can think about it? And
I think I've come to a decision, and I'll explain it as follows. So I think if I were following what has happened this whole campaign to now, like 10 sessions ago, I definitively would have stayed in heaven. But then within the past, like maybe 5-ish sessions or so, this weird thing has happened between Randolph and Juniper, and we haven't become friends, but we started to grow a rapport. But then last session, the most recent thing that happened to Randolph is Randolph was forced to take arms against Juniper, and then he immediately found out he did that for people that were fucked. So I think that the driving thing that would have kept me in would have been my growing relationship with people, and I feel like I just threw that out the window. That's how Randolph feels. By drawing arms against another party member, only to find out literally 30 minutes later that I was in the wrong. Like, I feel like there's no... Randolph has already made so many mistakes, I feel like there's no... Randolph feels like there's no coming back from that. So I think Randolph is going to stay dead.
Okay.
Well,
Ryder, you perform the ritual. You guys perform your prayer. You're crying over the body. And the diamond does indeed go away in your hand. And the magic swishes around Randolph. But then, stillness. Silence. He does not awaken.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Okay. No.
Stillness, silence.
It hovered over the 18 for a second, and it's like cocked, and it made me so sad. Okay.
Azra's going to look over to Ryder and say, did something happen? Were the diamonds insufficient?
He chose not to come back. There's nothing I can do. He wants to stay.
Now, I have a quick question. Do you actually know that?
I think so, because everybody knows that, like, it's like how you know concentration works and stuff. You know how your spell works, and so you would know where Revivify is by choice. So if it doesn't work, there's only two options. The diamond was a fake diamond, and like he didn't have the material components, or it would be that you didn't want to come back. But the diamond did go, the magic did swoosh, the magic went off, but you did not awaken. So it's, yeah, you chose not to.
Say, Juniper kind of looks up with tears in her eyes and says, perhaps he found something worth staying for, and he can be happy now.
He is at peace, wherever he is. This is...
I'm just going to look up
most...
now. Oh, sorry.
Not bad.
Say, I'm just going to look up now at the sky, which we're going to see the Watcher again, or the whatever the ball was. I keep forgetting the name.
The companion.
Companion's up there. Yep.
And I'm just going to stare hatefully at it. I have a feeling it had something to do with why he's not coming back, but I won't say it.
His suffering is over.
Azra is going to keep one hand on Eris's shoulder. Try to be some kind of comfort.
I say Juniper's gonna close Randolph's eyes and kind of position him peacefully. And she says, we shall give him a warrior's parting, don't you think?
Is there space for him, do you believe, in the cemetery of the knights?
There's always space, my friend.
Let us hope that remains true. How's Eris doing?
So I'm sorry, I'm trying to think about this real quick. I'm trying to think as to what her reaction could be, because there's many reactions she can have, and that's why I'm like, what does she do? I would think that she be fucking distraught, of course, and she cries harder, and in the middle of crying harder, she bolted up into the air a couple feet, and since there's no roof and half the castle's still there, she's just gonna start fire bolting everything. Not in your guys' direction, but everything.
I was Juniper throws herself over Randolph's body to make sure he's incinerated. Not that kind of warrior's death.
He's not going to strike him.
Yeah.
I think that she's destroying the life she used to know. This isn't even the first time she's done this.
That's true.
I think that Azra's going to wait in that room for her until she's done and until she's exhausted herself. Because she needs someone to... He thinks that she needs someone to be there waiting.
I'm sorry. My brain hurts. What is his name? Jesus. Gallus. Is Gallus still invisible, or is he not?
I would say no,
Okay.
and
He's invisible behind his two ears.
Okay. I just look up Gallus and be like, can you check to make sure they're not here anymore? We may not be safe. We may have to leave and regroup. You're fast and you're quiet. Can you just make sure that we're safe here?
You got it.
And Gallus, while you're there, find everything of value they had.
Hell yeah.
You got it.
You just made Gallus's day.
Rubbing this whole house. I'm ransacking it.
It appears that most of their valuables were inside of the owl, but no.
We know at least they had a mirror of diamonds they left behind.
Why don't you give me a couple investigation checks, for Gallus?
Got it.
Wait, do I still have?
Take a guidance with you, Gallus, just for old time's sake.
Okay. First investigation is a 15.
Okay.
Second one is 14.
Okay. Let's go with 4 in total, so 2 more.
What is guidance again?
Guidance lets you add a D4.
D4. That one is a 13. I used guidance on it.
Okay, and the last one?
Oof.
Almost a nat 20 to 5.
Give me a perception check.
$14.
Okay, you do find a secret panel, so you can also loot that. So give me another investigation.
5.
5 again?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
thing.
So you guys are going to get 3 sets of rewards based on those checks. 5 checks, 3 successful. I will determine what they are between now and next week. I did not count on you guys looting fucking Eris's house. And so...
That's valid. A lot of this was probably not in your plan.
None of this was in my plan. All right. And you get the feeling that you see several places around the house, Gallus, as you're looting, that are covered in dust, but there's spots that aren't covered in dust, like there was something there, but it's no longer there. So you would imagine maybe they took some of their stuff with them, or maybe the more important stuff is inside the owl. But
Yeah.
yes. Okay. That's Gallus. We will give Randolph a burial.
Yeah,
so did you guys say...
Juniper picks him up and carries him out, and
Okay.
we'll bring him back to the Knights.
So you guys are heading over to the Knights of Ilmater.
Yeah, once Eris has exhausted herself.
Yeah.
Yes. I am going to roll on the random encounter table to see what happens as we go over there.
I feel like
I'll be done in like under a minute.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
So maybe we'll meet him during this.
God. We find
Randolph
him to be set upon by demons.
For what it's worth, if I do die like that again, I do have another healer lined up. He's just way more aggressive.
Oh, and you do get 1 more diamond out of that mirror. So you do get that rider. So put that in
Well,
your
it's
inventory.
going in the Ohms box.
Okay, so let me see here.
Okay, how does Eris feel? I just kind of want to know that he supposedly chose to stay where he was.
Yeah.
She kind of feels like shit. She kind of feels like maybe she did make his life a living hell, as you could. Get it? Because they're living in hell.
They're living in hell, yep. Yep.
Yeah. It's funny because he's dead now, but yeah.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm
Love him.
sorry. I'm coping. Okay.
You know, sometimes you can have inappropriate humor after someone you love passes.
Yeah, but she is really fucked up, and
At the entire time.
like,
I didn't want to actually do it, man.
she's staying completely silent, and like, I think that she wanted to have a moment, but she felt like she would have just broken down even more if she didn't.
I think Azra stays as close to her as possible during this time. Like he carried her out of the house, assuming that she wasn't able to walk herself. And now in the wagon, or are we just walking, or are we in the caravan?
We're back in the caravan, yeah.
Yeah, Azra is staying close to her.
I thought we were carrying him for some reason. Okay. Caravan it is.
So, as you guys are in the caravan, riding through the streets of El Terrell, towards the Knights of Ilmater, so that way Randolph can be buried, you come across this guy wandering through the streets. He is a little disheveled. He doesn't look like this. He is covered in bruises. His clothes are burnt up, like he's gone through fire. And you hear him yelling. He's like, "Son! Son! My boy! Where's my boy?"
Say Juniper.
I mean, you know what I'm gonna do first.
Say Juniper's gonna look up immediately.
I look up and the first thing I see, Divine Sense.
Okay.
Romeo! Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Hey, my character's name is Romeo.
I'm waiting to hear what Divine Sense picks up, if anything.
Yeah, I don't think it would be anything. Let me just double check. Yeah, nothing.
I'm so sad that you're not gonna be my brother. Just kidding.
So yeah, your Divine Sense picks up nothing because Kyle will now take a step back. Max.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, I'm calling out, my boy! Where is my boy? And I turn to all of you and I look for a second and I'm like, hey, any of you guys see a half-elf? A little shorter than me? A little tiny guy?
No, I don't believe that we have.
However,
However, we are going towards somewhere safe. It is possible that your son has already found his way there.
unfortunately, things are very dangerous around here, and we need to get back to the Knights of Ilmater. We can see if perhaps your son is there. Is he human? Is he an elf?
He's human.
So
He fucked an elf, and that he had a half-elf son.
yeah,
That's how that works.
I get it. I was just making sure. He could be adopted for all I know. Okay.
He's kidnapped, brainwashed. He's not even his son. Yeah, gotcha.
If you think you can lead me to my son, lead the way!
I can't guarantee your son will be there, but I can guarantee safety.
Oh, now it's pretty dangerous out here, so you got it.
Well met, friend. Your name?
You seem
My name is Romeo.
What?
And yours?
Did you say
Romeo.
Bromeo?
Romeo.
No, Romeo, like Romeo and Juliet.
I thought his name was Bromeo, and I was like, amazing.
Romeo.
Max,
Would you like to change my name?
was your
You can
elf
absolutely change it to Bromeo.
Was the elven mother's name Juliet?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I haven't picked a name.
All right, so yeah, Romeo...
Azra will introduce himself and anyone else who does not care to introduce their own selves. he assumes that Ryder and Eris at least are functionally catatonic right now.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And I say Juniper would
Yeah,
be
I'm
like...
just suffering some major PTSD right
Yeah.
now. So.
A little bit.
Juniper would be like, you're free to join us, but just so you know, a friend of ours passed recently, so we're a bit somber.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that.
How did you and your son get separated, if I may ask?
I haven't seen him since we've been dragged to Elturel.
Avernus.
Or to Avernus. Since Elturel has been dragged to Avernus.
All right, well, we'll try and help you find your son. Come along.
Very well. He's almost as tall as me. Looks a little younger, a little more spry. He's a half-elf, but he has very fair complexion. And he also has an instrument just like this, except it is black. And he always carries it, just like me.
If he's almost as tall as you, why do you call him Little One?
He's my son. He's my boy.
Because he's still a
He'll
child.
always be a little one in my eyes. I raised him.
I see.
What's your son's name?
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay.
We shall maintain a lookout.
Holy shit! Fuck you! Fuck you! Did you guys catch what Romeo's last name is?
No.
No.
Somebody should ask him what his last name is.
He didn't offer when we asked him his name, so...
Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm the only one who gets it then.
Dying. Get in the comments.
All right, so yes, the party continues onward with this new minstrel looking for his son, and we make it to the Knights of Elturel. Your mother and your father and your brother come out, and they see you, and they're like, "Juniper, what are you doing back so soon? You just left."
I'm afraid that we've had a bit of a bad run-in. And I would say our good friend Randolph died protecting
All of us.
all of us, yes.
Azra's going to walk up holding Randolph's body. Never mind. Whatever it was. Never mind. Azra's going to ask, if you would not mind, we would like to bury him here.
How long has it been? Have you tried Revivify or Resurrection? How long has it been? Like, could we...
We have already
He's not
method. Oh, right. I'm sorry.
He chose not to return.
Oh.
Say we were hoping to give him a warrior's burial.
Okay. Did he believe in Ilmater?
No.
He
He was not the
didn't-
worshiper.
He did not believe it, but he...
Honey, we only...
Mother,
Only...
you know that we take in every soul that is tortured. He gave a lot in this world to help end suffering.
Yes, for the purposes of volunteering and stuff, but out of character, Kyle would assume that their actual cemetery would be reserved for followers.
That's not necessarily true.
That's how it is in real life, though. So I don't know if it is in D&D, but like a Jewish graveyard is only for Jewish people. A Christian
If you
church
think
is only
about
for
it,
Christian.
They honor and respect people who suffer to stop other people from suffering and to destroy evil, and he was a warrior.
Okay, sure. It's your family. We'll go ahead.
Like, also,
I would
we were
actually
in
in character.
hell. There's probably some looser rules here.
They'd be like, okay, yes, come with us.
I was gonna say, in character, I would add to that.
Oh,
Hey,
what?
he died a martyr. He died to save me. It's the least we can do.
Oh, yes. In that regard, he literally suffered for you. Yes, he would fit the Ilmater thing. Yeah. Yes. Come on. Follow us. We will do a ritual. We will give him a warrior's burial. The party goes in, and they go, "Oh, you're a new face. Are you a minstrel? Can you play like a funeral dirge or like some kind of somber music?"
But before we do that, he's looking for his son.
I am indeed. He's a little shorter than me. He's a half elf. His name is Ryan. He has fair complexion, more like his father than his mother.
Yes. And
He
sorry.
carries an instrument much like this, but it is black.
Yes. Yes. Good minstrel. What is your name?
My name is Romeo.
What is your last name?
My name is Romeo Reynolds.
Okay, so that would make your son say it fully.
My son, his name is Ryan Reynolds.
You guys can see why I was laughing so hard earlier.
Well, unfortunately, Azra has never seen Deadpool, so he does not know who Ryan Reynolds is.
None of us in character know that, but out of character, yes.
He must be a really funny guy.
Yeah.
How old is he? Is he hot?
He's a boy.
And I think he's quite attractive, yes.
I say, how old is he?
He's got quite a beard like me.
How old is your son?
20.
20.
He's older than me. How is he a boy?
Well, because Romeo is like, what, 40?
42.
Yeah.
Romeo is his father.
Exactly.
Like, that's how you already asked this question.
All right, so, yes.
Jennifer seems very interested. Too bad he's not a drow, but, you know.
We are having a funeral.
He's half
Actually, he could be a drow. He could be half drow,
We
technically
are
speaking.
in the middle of a funeral.
Yes.
Are we having the funeral already?
Yes, the funeral is happening now.
I was say, yeah.
we are
okay.
having-
I had asked Mom and Dad.
While Juniper is hitting on
Well,
the
no,
new
I had
character.
asked Mom and Dad before the funeral, because we were trying to find his son. So he might have just found him and left. You know?
No, the son is not here.
So actually, before the funeral, Eris had asked, like, can I have a moment with him before we bury him?
Of course, yes.
And I don't know where she would have this moment, but she'd just be like with him.
Maybe we could have it like by the side, and like we could give you a moment before we actually buried him, or.
Yeah, you are alone with him. He's in a coffin, and you are alone with Randolph's body in the coffin.
Juniper, you are a fighter, of course. Is your family mostly fighters, or are they also?
They are. Anyone in the Knights can be anything. My father's a barbarian, and my mother is a paladin.
Do you think anyone that would be there might be able to cast Speak with Dead?
My mother probably could.
Fuck, that's smart. Yeah, is Speak with Dead on the Paladin spell list? Yes, right?
I believe so, yes.
I also believe so, but I could be wrong.
Then, yeah, she would offer. She'd say,
I'm gonna say it's not.
Oh, it's
As
not.
a paladin, it's a bard and cleric spell.
Okay. Well, even though your parents aren't that, if you were to ask about it, they could ask some of the other knights.
Yeah, there definitely would be someone here.
Oh, real quick, does Ryder have Speak with Dead?
I do not.
Okay. So yeah, then 100% you can ask around, and this guy here.
Random Knights D.
He is a cleric, and he knows Speak with Dead. And so, your mother takes Eris's wing and says, "Come with me, Eris, friend of Juniper. We will see if we can have one of our clerics help your grieving process." So she holds Eris's hand. She holds Eris's hand. The knight takes Randolph's hand. The cleric does, and then your mom takes Randolph's other hand, and you're like forming a circle with Randolph's body. And then the knight casts Speak with Dead. Randolph, do you answer the phone call?
Probably. Do I even have an option with that one? I feel like some of these should be regardless of my mental state. But the corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. The spell fails. The corpse starts within the last 12 days. You can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the language it knew, so it doesn't actually get me in the afterlife.
For the purposes of this, just for flavor, you are answering it from Bunny Heaven.
I would answer it from Bunny Heaven, yes.
Yes.
So bards, clerics, and wizards can learn that spell.
So, Randolph, I have brought your spirit to this plane. Here you are. I accidentally brought you in Sulong form, so we will ignore that.
I am angry Bunny.
I will fix it.
You see Rando Dude and Eris, and that's it?
It is Rando Dude, Eris, and the mom. Characters. Let me just grab you.
The mom.
Sorry, yeah. Juniper's mom. Eris is there. And
Her name is Violet.
Randolph's body.
Feel free
There
to
you
tell
go.
us you're speaking to the dead. We'd love to talk to him.
Yes, Eris, do you tell the rest of the party, or do you want a moment alone with Randolph?
I want a moment alone.
Okay. Then, yes. The four of you, the three of alive people and the one dead person hold hands. And temporarily, the spirit is like floats out of Randolph's body. Randolph, you are on this plane, soul only temporarily. Eris, what do you say?
I think that, like, seeing Randolph, she's gonna, like, start, like, she's gonna be crying, and she's gonna, like, tug on, Juniper's mom's arm and be like, can I hug him? Like, can I please hug him?
Dear, I'm sorry. He's not corporeal. He's not there. It's just his soul. Also, if you break the circle, the spell ends.
Vicious.
Then she's just gonna be like, hi, to Randolph, like,
Hi.
I'm sorry that this feels like, this is weird, this is strange, like, you're dead.
Excuse me.
I just wanted to talk to you one last time, because, I wanted to say a lot of things.
Okay.
So thank you for always protecting me and always being there for me. Thank you for being there for me when no one else was. I really appreciate it. And I want to tell you that I love you. Because I could never say it when you were alive. I'm so sorry that I let this happen to you.
Randolph, I don't care what Speak with Dead says. You can just freely
Oh,
converse.
Randolph was thinking.
Okay, just let me know.
Randolph doesn't know how to respond. Randolph wasn't ready for this.
Okay.
He's in his spirit form, like, trying to keep himself composed.
Don't feel the need to.
Eris, I'm sorry that I couldn't come back to you. I couldn't face the party again after pulling arms against them so many times. With the curse my family has given me, I'm more of a liability than an asset. I don't feel it's fair for me to drag everyone down with me. I died a happy warrior's death, and I can be okay with that. How's Ryder?
He is alive.
Good. Did you get your brother? Did you get Teeny?
No.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry to just dump this all on you. I know that you've been dead for a while. Not even a while, it's just been a couple hours, but I didn't mean for this to be so random.
I'm glad to see you again.
As am I, but I'll see if I can talk to you another time.
I'll always answer a call.
Thank you. And then she's gonna break the circle and pat his, play with his ears.
Who are you gonna call? Ghost Randolph. I think that is we have a funeral for him. The funeral happens. I think that, do you guys want to like have speeches of Randolph, or do you want to like fast forward the funeral, or what do you guys think? We're not gonna do it tonight. I'm saying like either next time we could do a funeral, or we can just move on.
I think that we can say that we did that because we don't want to be stuck in that mournful mood for the entire next session.
Yes,
if we start off.
That's what I was. That's what
I think that's very smart.
Yes, I think so too. So yes, you guys have the funeral now. After Grace moments, Gray, I'm assuming you tell the party that you did speak with him though, and that he's okay and all that. And...
No.
No? Okay, cool. That's fine.
Mom's gonna tell me.
So
Nice move.
Oh yeah. The mom's gonna know. The mom knows. And so yes, your mom comes to you and she's like, Juniper, you should tell the rest of your party that Randolph is okay. He's moved on to the other side, and he's with other bunnies in another better place. And
absolutely no sense of personal boundaries. But I guess it makes sense he raised Juniper.
Yes, exactly that. You guys have the funeral. You guys all get a long rest. And next session, we will head for the Drow encampment embassy area with our new minstrel son missing friend.
Okay.
For me, I gotta cheer up all these people.
Exactly.
So are there any clues? Like, is he just gonna come with us because we'll help him look for a son? Like, what?
That would be the idea. Is like he's just gonna join the party because he's looking for his son.
Alone, I am very susceptible to death. And you guys are wandering around Elturel, and with you guys, I am much less susceptible to death.
Okay, Juniper is gonna sit him down and be like, "All right, well, just so you know, we did come down here to try and save Elturel and raise it out of Avernus, but we do plan on going to Avernus."
Well, I mean, we're already in Avernus. I have no idea where my son is. The further deep you look, the more likely I am to find him.
Okay.
And besides, if we break out of hell, if that's actually a doable thing, if you can actually undo what's happened and bring my son and I out of Avernus, I'm all for it, man.
Okay, if you're willing to leave
I did just
Elturel and come with us.
For emphasis.
I did just send you a message, Max.
Oh, where would I have possibly heard that?
I'm typing it. Wait.
Hey, that's a good question.
Before we leave,
Okay, well, apparently I have heard a rumor that my son... I've overheard devils talking about a character that matches my son's description, in
Yes.
actual hell as opposed to in Elturel. So if you guys are going deeper, that's where I need to go, apparently.
And
Wow.
while I'm here, I am removing that extra heavy ass chainmail.
Yeah. 2 pounds off for me not being able to carry you because of it. Fun fact.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds is somewhere in hell. He has been kidnapped by devils.
Okay.
Yes.
Good to know. Do you know Infernal or Abyssal or?
I start speaking Infernal and Abyssal.
Oh, hey.
As
Good
I
to
cast.
know.
Oh,
You cast tongues. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Cool story.
There are more people who speak the devil's tongues.
I would respond to you in. Are you human?
I am.
I'm gonna guess Celestial because you're a holy knight, and I'd respond to you in Celestial and say I can speak all languages.
Juniper's gonna say in Infernal and Celestial, it's good to understand the language of your enemies. That way, they cannot surprise you, but you can surprise them.
And I'm going to type in, especially when you tell them to go to hell. It's very pleasing to look at them.
So that's where we'll end our session. We're gonna take a 10-minute break, and we will do Qualish at 9:20.
Can we do 9?
I'm gonna guess we don't level up.
Because some of us like to eat dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Okay, so we don't level up, is what you're saying.
Do you know
No, we
what
don't level
when
up.
Randolph is buried?
Oh, Randolph is buried. Yes.
Yes.
Who buried Randolph?
One of the knights.
What happens to Randolph's thousands of gold?
Oh yes, Randolph stuff.
There's
The party
nobody
has
left to
Yes.
move.
I'm sorry, Randolph. You guys have Randolph stuff. Yes, the
Okay.
knights removed
Okay.
all of his.
Well, Randolph, would you be so good as to add that to the party loot handout in Roll20?
Yes.
Before
yes.
we leave, can I just...
The knights dress you in like robes, and they take all your belongings and they give it to the party. Yes.
Cool. Can I just check in with my brother before we leave and make sure he's doing okay?
Yeah, sure. Willem
Does he
comes
look older?
over. Not yet. It's only been a couple hours, and so he comes over.
Making sure. He's a
and-
fast-growing boy.
Yeah. Yes, and he'd be like, "Sis, I'm really sorry about your friend."
And I say he was a good person who helped save another's life. It's important to do good, even sometimes when you feel compelled to do bad, don't you think?
Yes, and I'm sure that even though he passed on, he's in a better place than Avernus, so he's better off than us in that way.
Mom did tell me that he was happy with his ancestors and in a better place, so yes.
Okay, good. All right.
And remember, hell is what you make it, right? We can make a little heaven on earth, right? Or
Can you make a little?
Avernus?
Can you make a little heaven in hell?
Absolutely.
That's the question.
I have sanctuary.
The question her brother asks? That's awfully verbose for a 3-month-old 6-year-old.
Well, she just said that you can make heaven on earth, and he's like, "But we're not on earth."
I know, and I said in Avernus too.
Yeah. And you tuck him into bed, and he goes to sleep.
Excellent. All right. Goodbye, everybody. See you in a little bit.
Have a good night, folks.
Bye.